press edit stream. And you always want to click anyone. Down here at the bottom, you click anyone first because that puts it out on public. You change your name of your stream here. And then right here is where you can put in like your PayPal link or whatever so people see it.
Put the PayPal link in there?
I'll do it right now. That should be saved into your clipboard. Yep, done. And what do you want to name the stream?
Generous people. Generous angels.
Okay, and then after that's all done, you click save, and there you're live. It'll tell you how many people you have up there, and then your chat is down. But that's how you'll go live.
People are gonna go, how are you live? You don't have 1,000 subscribers. Where's my chat?
Left side.
The three little
Here,
lines.
I'll come in and I'll show you.
Chris just got me live. If anybody's on here yet, can't tell. One person is on. Is that you?
No, there was somebody in here before me.
Hi, Nomadic Ninja.
Hi.
Oh wait, he's sitting right there. There's my little halo. I don't have it on. Oh, okay, I can see the chat. Okay.
He's a big forehead.
I know. We gotta do it like this or something. I don't know. But then we can see the chin, so I'm screwed either way.
Either way. It's
No
just
matter
like
what
me,
angle.
No matter where I hold it, you either see all my fat, or my double chin, or my bald head. So.
Yeah. I got no good angles. This side or
Yeah,
this side?
get my good angle.
I got my big nose, my big pointy witch nose.
Oh, Sovereign Nomad is
Hi,
here.
Sovereign Nomad. How are you? We decided to send me live today. Except for, you know what? I'm going to put y'all in my handy dandy little thing here. So I don't have to hold it with my hand and shake it. Hi, Minivan Mike. How are you doing? Oh, sorry. I'm putting you into the... There we go. Now, let's stay closer to... Hi, Nomadic Ninja. Forrest Gump wave.
Forrest Gump wave.
Hey, Harvey Quilt. How you doing? I haven't been live in so long.
And to make moderators, you just click and hold on their name, and then a little menu will pop up, and then you can make people moderators.
Oh, okay.
Channel too.
Okay, cool. Oops, I'm cutting off my forehead. No, I had off today, but I'm stuck here because Charlotte broke down again. Hi, Joseph. Yeah, no,
Hey,
we're not.
Joseph.
We're not going to give Chris a wrench
Yeah, in fact,
because we'll have to whack-a-mole, or whack-a-troll.
I'll just come back with one of my troll accounts.
Yeah, really. He's got many, I guess. But no, Charlotte is not starting again. We're pretty sure, 90% sure that it's the fuel pump again. Went out 1 week and 1 day. So yeah, it's like, I don't even know, not many miles were even on it, but it's an aftermarket thing, so who knows. But yeah, thanks. So I called in yesterday because I was supposed to be to work at 8:30 yesterday morning, and she wouldn't start at 8 o'clock, and I didn't really have anybody to call. I didn't want to bug anybody. I'm so sick and tired of, asking for help and, all that kind of stuff. So it's like, oh well. But thank you. Yeah. She hasn't had any work done to her, any major work done to her, in who knows how long. I've owned her for 2 years and have just done minimal minor things. So, she's getting that all done now. And it's good that she's getting it all done now before we start traveling on down the road again, because we really want to go to at least Roswell, if not Alamogordo, by winter. Well, Roswell is 100 and some miles away, and Alamogordo is like 200 and some miles away. So, I don't know. We didn't check out the Ford dealership. They'd probably cost us a lot more, and I'm not a real fan of dealing with dealerships. So we've got Advanced Auto where Chris works, and he gets a discount, and the mechanic gets a discount. And this part right now, because we're getting the exact same part we put in a week ago, or they put in a week ago, It's covered under warranty, and they should be covering $25 an hour towards the maintenance too, so
Which
that
we
will
just
help.
found out, but I have to find out
Yeah.
tomorrow when Ryan, my boss, gets back in.
Yeah, yeah. So Chris is gonna call his boss tomorrow because he was off for most of the week. So Chris is gonna call his boss tomorrow and see.
But either way,
But
we were thinking we were going to have to bring back the generator.
yeah,
But-
we were thinking that originally we were gonna have to bring back the generator.
But we've had some anonymous
yeah.
donors that have donated to my mom.
Here, you
And,
talk to him.
well, I did a live stream last night, and thanks to anonymous donors, they've donated it enough to where we won't have to get rid of the generator now. And that should cover most of the mechanic bill, which we're very appreciative of. So, to all the anonymous donors, thank you very much. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's one in particular who she's a true angel. She sent some donations last night, and then today she sent another one, and I am completely floored. Chris came over and scared me because he said, "You need to check your PayPal account," and I thought, "Oh great, all the money's gone." No, all the money had doubled. So thank you very much. I will email you after I'm done live here, but I emailed you last night. Everybody knows who they are. They don't want to be recognized, but I can't believe the generosity of people. YouTube has been one of the biggest blessings in my life, and I am sincere and true when I say that. I have met the most amazing people through YouTube, lifelong friends. Some of you I haven't even met yet. Some of you I have, Mike. Just the most amazing people, and I got to pay a little bit of it forward this week. We have a super wonderful young man that works at Walmart, and he's gay, which there's nothing wrong with that. To each his own. I don't have any problem with that. He's just a sweetheart of a guy. He is one of the hardest workers there, one of the hardest workers I've ever met in my life. He truly has a great work ethic, and he's going to college full-time on top of it. Well, his house burnt down the other day, and he lost his 2 cats, were lost in the fire. It was the middle of the night, and he barely got out. Had a window not broken out, he may not have gotten out, and they think it's arson because it started on the outside of the house in the middle of the night. He was living in his grandma's house, who has dementia, so they don't want to tell her that her house is burnt down. So it's just been a total, well, I had $40 basically left to my name, so I gave it to him because it was breaking my heart. Every time I talked to him, I'd start crying. And so I gave it to him, and he started crying, and we hugged and everything. And so I just, whatever I can, I know I'm a broke person, but if I can help you out in any way, or pay it back, or anybody needs a meal, they know they're always welcome here. We don't have a whole lot of fancy stuff for food, but we'll feed you. We'll put some food in your belly if that's all we can do. So yeah, so I'm kind of thinking, that's me paying it forward, is coming back, and it's come back in spades, I tell you, because we were really bummed last night because we were thinking we'd have to take the generator back. So Chris spooned with it all night long.
I did.
Because, he thought he was going to have to bring her back today. Well, we still can't get this thing here started. Chris even pounded on the gas tank thinking maybe he could jar it loose, but the other possible bad news is the mechanic seems really puzzled that it went out after a week. Well, there's bad parts and there's good parts.
They're all made by robots, and
yeah.
like I just said in the chat, all it takes is for that one robot to have a malfunction split second,
Yeah.
and that those couple pumps or couple parts slip past the QA, and they test fine, but there is a malfunction in them that they may test fine, but they're going to they're going to crap out.
Yeah, so we, we're pretty, well, there's not fuel getting to the fuel rail?
The fuel rail, because there's a little knob that you can push down, and if it's I went up there, I swapped around the relays and fuses to see if it was maybe a bad relay, bad fuse, whatever. And I checked the ignition coil, took the wire off, put it up against metal, and it sparked like crazy, so that's not bad. When I left the key to the on position, went up to the fuel rail, pushed the little nozzle down, and nothing came out. And I pushed the nozzle all the way down where if the fuel pump was working, it should have went, fuel should have sprayed out of there.
Yeah. So we're hoping and really praying that that's all it is. The mechanic thinks she was like, 'cause she's like, and he thinks that was going too fast. So he thinks it might be the timing belt, which we're really hoping not, but he said, well, you know, we'll work it out, whatever it is, whatever it is. He didn't want us to take back the generator. He's a super, super wonderful guy, too.
So if you're ever in or around close enough to Clovis, New Mexico, and you need repairs, look up Leonard Coiner of C&M Automotive.
Yeah.
Super honest, super nice mechanic. Isn't out to screw anybody.
No.
If that's what's wrong with it, he's going to tell you that's what's wrong with it. Not, well, this is wrong with it, but you might as well do this, that, and the next thing and charge a $1,000 bill.
Yeah. Yeah. So we are very, very blessed to have him too in our lives.
It's not.
So,
it's not carbureted. She's fuel injected, Joseph.
Yeah. Yeah. Nope, she's a 92, so she's younger than Betsy, newer than Betsy, so no carburetors. I had my fill of carburetors when I was younger, and my first, I don't know how many cars were carburetors. I was so glad when I got my first fuel-injected car. So I don't really ever want to go back to carburetors, although Chris is liking them.
I like them because how I initially got into the whole van life thing was because of prepping. I consider myself, even though I consider myself a prepper. I can go off and live off grid completely and be perfectly okay with that. When I was researching on YouTube prepping videos and off-grid living videos, I came across a video, Van Life 101. I was like, what the hell is van life? And it was some guy who had converted his van into a tiny house. And I'm like, I like that a whole hell of a lot better because that was in its mobile. And I like carbureted engines because for the most part, in a nuclear apocalypse or nuclear situation, an EMP that the nuclear would give off would fry out the computer and the electronics on here. There's a better shot of my carbureted engine starting up and being able to go in a nuclear situation than a fuel injected. So that's why I like carbureted engines. That's why I like Betsy, because she was carbureted, she had no computer, she was basic. Worst case scenario, I'd have to go and switch out the starting solenoid or something in it. So see, that's what we're thinking, is that it's just a bad pump. We don't think it became unplugged because it has locking clips on it that he locked in.
Yeah.
But
probably a bad pump.
Clips that hold the plug and brake. That could be it too. It's probably something stupid because these roads aren't exactly the greatest roads here in Clovis.
No.
So, also, if you want to switch the camera around, all you need to do is hit that little camera-looking button. That's how you switch from front to back camera. It's right above the stop and whatever, and then there's one above that. So that would then. See how?
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
now
yeah.
Chris is on there. Okay.
So that's how you swap the
Well, I
camera.
just learned something new. Can't do that when I'm recording on my camera. But cool. But yeah, one of my New Year's resolutions was to go live more often, and I don't think I've been live since January. Sorry.
No. And well, now that I set that up, it's super easy for you to go in there, hit Livestream, name it, and go.
Yeah, yeah. And we've, well, Chris has been hanging out with the Voight group, bottom of YouTube.
Yep.
And so...
Well, I've been re-hanging out with him because I left for a couple months. And now I'm getting back into it because I like it. You know, it's like people can say what they want about the Voight, but I like the people down there. You know, I've met a lot of nice people, and it's no bullshit.
Yeah.
It's, you know, if I don't like you, I don't like you. Fuck off. You know, and it's just people tell a lot of the truth.
Yeah. Yeah, and no, that's where that's where we were last night, and I joined in just to, what the heck, he was here, and I'm like, they sound like a fun group of people, so I joined in, and all of a sudden my PayPal started blowing up, and I'm like, oh my god, you people are amazing.
Well, we're in Clovis, New Mexico at the moment.
Yeah, we've been here for, well, in November it'll be 2 years. November 11th is when we hit town, 2017. We had left Minnesota on Halloween night, 2017. Snow on the ground already. We got to South Dakota the first night, parked there in a parking lot, and woke up to snow the next day and went, oh, we need to be moving on quick. Farther south we go, and then we went to Kansas. We got to, did we get to Salina the next day? I think we got there late the next day, like 10:30 at night.
We parked at Walmart.
Because we were getting ready to fall asleep, but we were so tired, and we're like, we only have a few more miles to go. We're gonna get there, and Salina was our goal. So we got there, and then we stayed there for about 10-11 days till we waited for my next paycheck to come through.
Before we hit Salina, we had spent overnight at some gas station because we were low on gas. It was like a state or so over or down, and we had stayed at a gas station because we were low on gas. And we just said, fuck it, the gas station was closer, so said, screw it, we'll stay here for the night.
Oh, in that parking lot. And that's where we had snow at?
No, that was like some Family Dollar place in North Dakota. This was after that.
South Dakota. We didn't make it. We didn't go through North Dakota. We came through South Dakota. But anyway, that's history.
Hey, beta boy Elvis, how you doing?
Yeah. Well, hi, beta boy, and hi, Brenda Law. Yeah, Betsy's gonna stay in Clovis.
Yep, but she's not at the shop anymore. But
oh, okay. Well, that's good.
The nice thing is that she is bought by some guys, and they're into the off-grid tiny house living, and this lady bought it for her son-in-law, and her daughter is crazy about van life and stuff, and so it'll be cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you were there, weren't you, Mikey Mike? On the thing
yeah. It's like, I like it, you know.
Yeah, they're good bunch of people.
Good people. It's like, you know, and that's one thing. It's like, if you're not a bullshitter and don't just lie your butt off and make crap up about people, I mean, it's a great group of people to hang out with. Now, if you're a liar and you just want to talk out your butt, they're gonna get you for it, you know. They're gonna call you out, and I like that, because it's like, and that's why I don't lie about myself. I don't make crap up, because eventually someone's gonna find out about it, because this is 2019 with the wonderful internet. You can find out someone's whole life background from your phone.
Yeah. And you can't make this typed up, me breaking down a week later with the exact same
I'll go over and pop the hood and start the van for you and crank her over till she dies.
Yeah, till the starter goes or the battery goes. It's like, no, we don't need to buy a new battery. As far as we know, the battery's good.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like jeepers. But, oh well.
Oh, I'd love to. I would love, now knowing, that's been the biggest heartbreak, is that I thought that she needed a lot more money put into her that I just wasn't going to have. Like, I figured she'd need probably about $400 or $500 worth of tune-up work just to get her running right, not swap around a couple plug wires and now she's running like a clock.
Yeah.
You know, that's the biggest disappointing thing, is that I could have kept Betsy, and we could be using her right now and take our time getting Charlotte fixed.
Mm-hmm.
But
could have been working yesterday.
It is what it is. Everything happens for a reason, and again, you know,
I said, who knows? You know, I strongly believe everything happens for a reason. We may never know the reasons, and that's okay, but who knows? I said, if I'd have gone to work, maybe I would have gotten into a fatal car accident or something, because it's the way they drive around here. Who knows? There was something that was preventing me from going to work yesterday, you know, so it is what it is. I have PTO time that I can use. Hopefully I won't get points. Walmart is on a point system, and every time you call in or late or something, you get points. And so, yeah, Sovereign, it is sad.
Yeah, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, I did it. either way, you know, I'm glad that she's not going to end up in a scrapyard.
Yeah, because that's what the mechanic was going to do.
He was going to sell the engine and tranny out of her and sell the tires off of her and then junk the body on it. And she was in really good condition for being an 87, very little rust.
Charlotte's got more rust on her.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that, you know, yeah, it's disappointing, but, you know, I did it for my mom, no matter what. It's, you know, it was something to do for my mom, and I still had the trailer, so it's not like I'm living in a tent outside, you know.
Yeah.
I still got the trailer. I still have my refrigerator and microwave and air conditioner, so
all his comforts of home.
Yep.
And the poopies get to sleep right next to him all night long,
yeah,
which they love.
Nick loves laying right next to me.
Yep, yep. So it's all good. This is what was supposed to be, and who knows, down the road, around the corner, what'll be waiting for us. I gotta believe something good.
You know, the upside to Betsy is that...
Yeah, we've seen those too.
Her is the mechanic going to redo his work? The fuel pump should have a guarantee. Yeah, the fuel pump has a lifetime warranty on it, so that's a plus. We're still going to have to pay the mechanic. He said that I should talk to Ryan, my boss, and because he said that technically, since this is the pump's fault, under the warranty should pay some of the mechanic costs, like 25 of the $75 an hour or something like that, 20-30 bucks of the 75 an hour, which would really help, but who knows? I'm not holding my breath on it.
Yeah.
A little creature comforts, at least. And that's just it, too. Yeah, it's like my trailer has everything I need. You know, I have my internet in there. I have power, air conditioning, refrigerator, microwave, toaster oven, and my poop dogs.
Yeah. So, he's good. Yeah. Neither one of us have anything we can stand up in yet, but we'll get there someday. One way or another, we'll get there someday. You know, and for whatever reason, you know, I said, I'm glad we didn't decide to take off to Roswell and have this happen, because then we'd be really screwed. We'd be paying, although they have an advanced auto, so we could still get the part, but we don't know any mechanics there or anything, you know, because we want to go there for like a overnight trip one of these days and boondock there and see what it's like, kind of check out the town before we actually make the move. You know, just to kind of check it out. It looks like a cute little town. Definitely touristy, but we can find jobs. They have a Walmart and they have an advanced auto and they've got a bunch of other places. So, you know, I think it'll be cool. And it's supposed to be warmer in the winter. It's definitely warmer in the summer. The elevation is different, so we're hoping to get a warmer winter out of it. Although they can get snow, but so can we here. You know, we got enough last year.
Well, and yeah, Sovereign. Well, Mikey, if the pump went bad, then that's the pump's fault. But my mechanic is also a commercial customer of Advanced Auto Parts, so that's also why that would, if it does go through, he would get reimbursed for some of the labor to redo it through the warranty, is because he's a commercial customer. So it's not just Joe Blow's mechanic off the street, or I didn't do it myself. So it's because he's a commercial customer.
We're planning on moving down to either Roswell or Alamogordo. Kind of getting closer to Arizona, but we really don't know where in Arizona we want to end up yet. Probably around Wilcox, because we've got a bunch of really good friends that live there. So, you know, probably around that area, but probably not until I retire, because it's a very small town and I don't know what jobs are going to be like. But in the meantime, we want to go farther southwest, so we're closer and have warmer winters. We've got air conditioning, so we can take care of the hot summers, and we've got a good generator. We've got wind power that we can put up, so we've got no problem powering the generators. I've been doing a lot of research lately on state parks, New Mexico state parks. For $225 for an out-of-state resident, which I have a Minnesota driver's license, For 225 bucks, you can stay there in any state park all year round, 14 days, and then you only have to leave for 3 days and can come back. Well, a person can go find some place to be for 3 days, you know, and then come back. So Flagstaff is very beautiful, but they get winter and they don't get very warm summers. I like this heat. I love the heat. I'm not a big fan of even like 70s, lower 80s. I like the heat. This high 90s, 100 is getting a little much because we've had well over a month of 90s plus every day, but I still would rather take that than see snow on the ground in the wintertime. And living in these vans, we had a lot of single digits here last year. And let me tell you, when you're in a van, that gets a little chilly. Your heater is running full time. Both of us went through like 2 heaters last winter.
And they were just little $20 milk house heaters,
yeah,
so they weren't like super fancy heaters, but
yeah,
they
heat the van's really good, but you have to run them constantly when it's, you know, 12 degrees, you know. So we're looking for some place that has a little milder winters, but then you're gonna have a little hotter summers. But Roswell, the highest I've seen was like 104, I think 105, which when you're looking at, you know, 99, which we've had a lot of here, 105 ain't a whole lot different. It's dry heat, and it's drier even yet down there.
That's sovereign. That's the main reason why I wanted to get out of Minnesota, is because of the pirates.
What pirates? Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, my parents are still there. I've got family and a couple of friends that I'd like to see, and my nieces and nephews. But I really have no desire to go back to Minnesota. I really don't. I'm wishing they could come visit us here. Because, you know, we'll meet them in Iowa or something. I don't know, but I really have no desire to go back to Minnesota. It has become so overrun, and I try really hard not to be a prejudiced person, but it's sad when you grow up in a place and then it's completely run over in a matter of 5 years. It's completely taken over. I mean, it is sad how fast they took over my little hometown. It's sad. Since we've left, they've gotten 35,000 more
pirates
in 2 years. Which is a lot in the St. Cloud area. So yeah, it's sad.
Nighttime is nice and peaceful in the park.
It's very quiet, yeah. The weather is beautiful because we have flies here, but I've only seen a very few mosquitoes, and their mosquitoes are teeny tiny compared to the Minnesota ones. I've been bitten a few times, and I look at them and go, "Really? That's all you got?
Feel that.
Really?" Yeah. So, you know, swat them. But I keep getting notifications. But yeah, the mosquitoes really aren't a problem here. The flies at night don't bother you, but it cools down. After sundown, it cools down really nice. So I really love the nights here.
I don't have flies in my trailer because I have the air conditioner cranked so low that they can't stand it. They go in there and go, "Nope, we're out."
Yeah, they don't like it here in his van, in his trailer. They like it in mine. I have fresh water for him. The dog's bold. I've seen the little buggers in there like hanging on the side drinking the waters. It's horrible.
And that, and while you sit with your doors and windows open all day.
Yeah, which I have to, because otherwise I'd die. I'd be more brain dead than I already am. But yeah. And my little kitty cat, she was back to speaking of flies, yeah. They're all over the place. Yeah, there's one now, yeah. They heard me talking about them.
So like, we want to be on the live stream too. Yeah, the flies are bad down here, but
camera.
we need Elbow to come stay in the park for a day or so, so then he'll attract them all and then leave with them.
Oh yeah. If you're talking about here, oh yeah. In fact, we don't even walk the dogs during the day because the pavement gets too hot, and I'm sure the sand and even
sand and stuff. Like I kneeled down over there to go beat on Charlotte's fuel tank, and it burnt the crap out of my legs.
Yeah.
So it's like
I have burnt myself climbing into the van when the sun's been shining in, and I've touched metal. It gets, I mean, super hot, like painfully hot. It's not fun. You learn real quick. Okay, if the sun's shining on it, don't touch it. If the sun will shine on my Lugabaloo lid, and I have to move it out of the sun because it gets too hot. Phoenix is too hot for me. Yeah, they get the silly like 120. They get over 100 already, like in June. and they don't cool down at night to like 90s, which in my opinion ain't cooling down. So yeah, Phoenix is too hot for me, and it's too big. I don't want to go to big cities. Albuquerque, well, Albuquerque's up north too. They get more winter, but Albuquerque is a huge town. Several hundred thousand.
Big old bounder and go up to Albuquerque and break bad.
Hey, Wookie! How are you? Long time no hear from. How's domestic life? 103. Wow. Holy moly. We're only like 95 or something like that today. It's been in the 90s all the time. We're supposed to be 100 a couple of days from now. But we're like steady high 90s. Oh, okay. You live on the outskirts of Phoenix. Okay. So you know what the hot is. Although it's way drier there too. We've been getting some humidity lately. We've been getting a few thunderstorms that have rolled through. They roll through pretty quick. They don't last long, but just enough to make it humid, which I think everybody knows humidity is not fun. I will take dry heat over humidity any day. Wow, 104. Yeah, we were over 100 a couple of days. We're supposed to get to 100. Yeah, 115. That's, you go outside and you get that oven blast. But then it's dry, so you kind of adapt to it after a while. But I think too, the dogs. Although I'm definitely getting an air conditioner in this thing, which anybody knows me knows she must be going senile. But it's been a hot one. It's been a long hot one. We had kind of a cooler spring this year than last year, but once it warmed up good. So we've been in the 90s, it seems like forever. You know, we had a little break the other day where it was like 88, but then back in the 90s again. Hence all the ice water that I've been drinking. Okay. So yeah, 115. Yeesh.
Ooh, that's a little warm.
Oh wow. Yeah, I bet. July was a hot month everywhere, except for Minnesota. Minnesota's had a cool summer. Cool, crappy summer. And now their kids are about to go back to work and summer, or school, and summer's over. Our kids went back to work, school, here, Monday. So they're all back, and I was going to say no. Yeah, they did this week, Monday. I'm losing track of time because everything's kind of blending together. Well, I got 10 people in here. Hi, 10 people. Don't know how many are talking, but yeah, the world is getting fried. That's for sure, but I'd rather have it getting hotter than the opposite, you know. Global cooling, I'm not such a big fan of. Hi, Gregor, how are you? Forrest Gump wave.
Gregor Miller just sent me 20. Gregor Miller just sent me $20.
Thank you, Gregor. That was very sweet of you. Very, very sweet. Campervan Kevin is doing AC totally. Oh, wow. I'm kind of behind on him.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, that's eventually the end plan here with my mom is when she gets land and buys a shed. Eventually, I want to buy her one of those split minis or mini splits, whatever they're called, that do the heating and
splits.
cooling. Install that and be able to run it off of wind and solar. And then after I get my mom all set up, then I'll redo and rebuy my own solar system. And I want to get a minivan again. I know a lot of people are like, why? And I said, I liked, when I had my minivan all set up, I liked that.
Too bad we weren't well, you were doing YouTube, but it was all fish stuff back then. But yeah, and when he did his minivan into a camper, I thought it was cool. But I thought, because I kept telling him, you know, this is my tiny house. This is as small as I'm going, my mobile home.
She pulled to my grandma.
Yeah.
I'll kill myself before I go out of my tiny house.
Yeah. And now look at me now. And look at my mom now. Now she's selling her house. Gung-ho, they want to sell their house. I was like,
yeah, that was a shock.
boy, that was a 360. I like CVK, so I'm a fan. Yeah. But I've kind of, yeah, Campervan Kevin.
Oh.
Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. I'm hoping to meet him someday. I talked to him on the phone one time. It was so cool.
Really?
Yeah, I know. Name dropping. Terry from Destination Open Road called me. Carla put her up to it and gave her my phone number because she knew it'd be okay. And Campervan Kevin was actually walking by, and Carla knows that I like him. So she got him on the phone. I about died.
He's like, hey, this chick thinks you got a nice butt.
It was
Come
so
talk to
cool.
her.
Yeah. And he, oh really? Okay, I ran over. No, it was so cool. So, yep, made my day, made my year.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Oh, no big deal. Beta boy.
Beta boy, do you have a crush on him? Oh, no. Oh.
But yeah, you know, that's the one thing that we say is that we're blessed to have followers like you guys, and you know, I mean, it's always appreciated when you guys, you know, come into the chat and say hi and whatnot.
Yes, very much so. We love you all very, very much, and I say that from the bottom of my heart, with all my heart. I truly do. I have met the most amazing people, you guys, on YouTube. I am very blessed to have found YouTube and found all of you guys. So, yeah. Someone made me cry last night. And I look fat when I cry, so I don't like to cry. Well, Mikey, if you're talking about Mikey, who is a Minnesota boy, he's my homeboy.
Yeah, I remember you.
Mike from Living Free, that's who you're talking about? Yeah, he always wears the tee, and he can't keep a girl. I don't know. Oh, my timer is up. There we go. Oh, stop it! Don't
Steve
talk
Perry
about
needs
your
to come
dad
out of the
that
closet,
way.
like, hardcore. I mean,
No. Y'all don't know
the
by
song,
now. Steve Perry is, yeah.
Should have came out long ago instead of I should have been gone.
Yeah.
Came out.
No. I didn't even see that was you. I was just like, who's talking about Steve Perry? Oh my God.
Who's getting banned?
You're getting the kibosh right now. See, this is why I don't give him a wrench. Because I may have to bang him. I may have to whack-a-troll myself, and it might be him. Yep. Oh, it's very hot in here. I'm perspiring. My hands are moist. Chris and I were just talking about the word moist and how people don't like it. Bugs the heck out of people. I don't know, I think of like moist cake or something, you know? My mind doesn't go to the gutter. There's a fly trying to fly up my nose. Mikey Mike. Oh no!
Back in.
Yeah, you're gonna get bonked. We're gonna whack a troll here in a minute.
9 to 5, but the things I like are strict on land use laws.
Yeah, you have to be careful, because I've been checking out a lot of stuff, and it seems like more in New Mexico. There's hardly anything that I've found, even if it's very rural. You can use it for farming, or you can build a house on it, but like manufactured homes, which I'm assuming would be a shed, because that's what I want to get. I want to get like a barn shed like Christopher Travels is doing, and that's going to be my tiny house. That's my plan. And yes, that's the plan. And so I don't think a lot of that land, you have to be careful before you sign on the dotted line, because, and some of the stuff in Arizona too, they're out in Cochise County, and pretty much Cochise County is, I think, you can do whatever. But a lot of the other places, yeah, if they don't allow manufactured homes or remanufactured homes, they're not going to let us go squat out there either, I don't think. You have to call the county and find out. Yeah. Or live in our little vans and campers and whatever, you know, so. And then if you can't do that, what's the point in buying the land? So I've been doing a lot of checking, like I said.
I blame Slab City for problems with zoning laws and van dwellers and RVers because so many towns and a lot of people are like, oh, they've never heard of that. I'm like, oh, you'd be surprised how many people have heard of Slab City, and they don't want that in their town. A bunch of RVers, and because there are the people that have given RVers a bad name. Gee, I don't know, let me name one, Elbill, and that they don't want that in their town. So they're like, no, you're not going to set up your little shanty town on our place.
Most of the property taxes there are really, really like $28 a year. So that's like kind of not even a no-brainer, you know. I agree. I have a whole, taxes and me have a big issue. We don't get along. I don't get along with the IRS, but oh well, that's just me. I believe I shouldn't have to pay taxes on my money that I hardly earn, and then you give it to welfare and whatever. But that's me, and we're not going to step on that soapbox. But yeah, I kind of do. I'm kind of not a fan of his. He kind of bugs me, but I do watch him from time to time. I've watched a couple of his lately because of his new homestead in, where is it? Someplace in New Mexico. Simply because he's been in New Mexico too. But he's like right smack in the middle of a small town. He's got a city lot in one of the places that he's kind of building out or whatever. So that's, I want to be out of town, too.
Chicken wings and carrier on the barbecue. I'd say at least a day.
Overnight. Yeah. Stick them in the fridge overnight. Or if you haven't got that time, just put them in there for a few hours.
Or get one of those basting syringes and suck up some of the teriyaki and stick it in.
Yeah. Yeah. Inject it into the chickens. I tell you guys, I got my little cooker here, my little Farberware pressure cooker. Oh my God, I love that thing. Okay. Best $49 I spent in my life. I love it. And so do the boys. The boys have been getting bone broth like all the time now.
Because they're fat.
Yeah, you're not an expert, Wook.
Yeah, you're one of those hashtag totally vegan, hashtag frappuccino mocha latte.
No, he eats meat from time to time. It just don't like him.
Sausage doesn't count.
Oh. You have to smack him, Wook. I'll smack him for you.
Nobody has a wrench, so they can't ban me.
Okay, I'm going to give you all wrenches. How do I do that? I press on the person?
You long press on the person, and the little menu will come up, and then you can make everyone moderator. Like Joseph, Beta Boy Elvis, Kabuki Wookie, Mikey Mike.
Okay. Sorry to get so close, people.
And click make user moderator.
Mikey and Wookie. You're now
Beta
moderators.
Boy Elvis, Joseph Camus.
Where are you guys?
Sovereign Nomad, he's cool. Mike Moist. Yes, it's moist.
See,
on one of my
I think
gaming
a
servers,
moist
because
cake.
people get so offended by that word, it's so funny, that on one of my old gaming servers, as a joke, I made moist a bannable offense, so you get automatically one day banned if you type moist in chat. It was funny. Because we got 2 people with it before I took that word away. He has 3 things from living in the woods: a piece of land, an old class CRV, and a water well. Exactly. And a meth lab. Woo!
We watch Breaking Bad.
I love Breaking Bad.
In fact, I'm rewatching it again because it's in New Mexico. It's funny because we seen not an Allsups, but a whatever gas station they use. So it was probably an Allsups. They just didn't show the Allsups sign. Okay, everybody type something to see if you're moderators, if you got wrenches, if this worked, because God only knows. Yeah, water is definitely an important thing. Power, well, we need power for. No, my guys don't have a wrench. Do you have a wrench, Joseph? Wookie, do you have a wrench?
I don't have a wrench.
No, you don't have a wrench. No, he doesn't have a wrench.
Wookie, Joseph, Sovereign Nomad, Mikey Mike.
They all have wrenches?
Yeah.
Okay, it's just
Joseph.
not showing up on mine. Oh, Nomadic Ninja.
I'm gonna get a timeout now.
Yes, you are. We're gonna give him a
timeout.
We're gonna delete that message. Should I permaban him? Who wants me to
Do it.
permaban
No
Nomadic
balls.
Ninja?
No balls. I dare you.
No. He'll just come back as something else.
I would. I would come back and be like.
So if you're a moderator, can I delete your messages?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because you're the owner of the channel.
Oh, okay. Well, you're a moderator now.
You can do whatever you want to moderators, regular users. Moderators. Moderator messages. So everybody in here can give me a timeout, or ban me, or delete my messages.
Gregor, I'm going to make you a moderator.
Instead, in a place where the cannabis is legal. Sovereign, you dirty little hippie.
Did I got minivan Mike?
I don't know. He hasn't said anything. You
Mike,
got
say
Mikey
something.
Mike, Joseph, Sovereign, Wookie. Does he beat me? I was going to put him in a timeout.
All right, put him in a timeout. Permaban him, permaban him. No.
Oh, damn it, I'm a moderator now.
Huh? Oh, so you can't say anything bad?
No, I can, but nobody can put me in a timeout.
Oh. Okay, minivan Mike, I think I made you a moderator.
Get the royal boot. She made me a moderator, so yeah. How about you pay your taxes, Joseph, or you'll get the royal boot.
He's a moderator too.
Yeah, we're all moderators.
I guess moderators don't have to pay taxes. I don't know.
Oh no, moderators have to pay the most taxes. That's how you become a moderator, is paying your taxes to the royal.
Well, hey, I need some taxes
So,
then.
does that make you the queen of the free world?
The queen of the free world. Oh,
Does
God.
that make Elvis my dad?
No.
Elvis my daddy?
No. I'll be a wench. I'll be a wench in the royal whatever. Queen, not his queen.
Y'all paid your taxes. I've been showing.
Minivan Mike. Oh, hey, he said hi. Hi. Did he get a wrench?
Minivan Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a wrench.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah. Looks like everyone who is in here is wrenched up now. Everyone that's talking anyway.
Don't roast Wookie.
Dad wants me to run the barbecue for his chicken. Oh God, okay.
Put like get yourself a little umbrella or something and a little mister. You know, have your dad spray.
Video or it didn't happen.
Yeah. Cook fast, Wookie. Cook
or just
fast.
go out in a straw hat with a mister, flip-flops, and a Speedo and start roasting up some chicken.
There you go. Cook it in the oven first so you don't only have to grill it for a little while.
Yeah, so then you can just sear the chicken.
Yeah.
And get the nice smoky flavor.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get up here pretty soon and get me another bottle of ice water.
Oh no.
I take these and I freeze 2 of them. 2 of these will fit in my little freezer, which is very lovely. And they freeze pretty good when I got the fridge cranked up all the way, but once I put her on solar again, she's not on solar now.
Yes, black socks and a Speedo. While wearing flip-flops. Be that guy that wears socks with flip-flops.
But they have to be white socks.
No, black socks.
White socks stick out more in
Well, he's a
flip-flops.
vegan hippie, so he's mourning the loss and the death of that poor chicken.
Oh, okay.
Great, now I'm hungry. That's right, fat boy.
I know, grilled chicken sounds really good. Wookie, do you deliver? Oh, and the sun is starting to go down here a little bit. What time is it? 5:30? It's already starting to get dark early. Never gets, see in Minnesota, in summertime, it stays light until like 10:30 at night. And gets, the sun comes up at like 4:30 in the morning, so they have really long days. Here, not so much, which I was kind of surprised. Is everybody seeing this okay? I have a warning saying the stream's current bit rate is whatever, is lower than the recommended bit rate.
It's not lagging. I think.
Okay. What did he put?
I didn't put anything. But some random guy came in named Ham Spanker and said, "Woo! Spank my ass and call me Charlie."
Bye, Mike.
Bye, Mike. y'all seen the new clear shorts for guys?
Hi, Bear. How are you?
I don't know, Mikey Mike, but that sounds like something I need in my life.
Oh, my word. Clear shorts? Oh, dear.
For the nudists that haven't quite embraced the lifestyle yet.
Yeah, who still feel naked. This is the way they don't feel naked. Bear, I'm going to make you a moderator.
Hey,
So
Bear.
feel free to whack Nomadic Ninja. So when are you leaving the North Woods there?
Well, I've been placed on timeout, really. You placed Ham Spanker on a timeout.
Yes, I did.
Real mature lady.
Yes, I
real
did.
Mature.
I was tempting to permaban him, but then I thought, we'll give him another chance.
Perm ban me, I'll unsub your channel.
Ew, oh no. Did the message? Oh, there, okay. I deleted the message too from that ham spanker person. Oh, October 1st. Well, that'll be here before we know it. This whole year has gone so fast.
And then let us play. I do my boy Ham Spanker like that, lady.
I just put him in a 2-minute timeout. See if he learns his lesson.
Actually, it's 3 minutes.
Oh, no. Now we gotta put gopher butt in a 2-minute timeout. And we're gonna delete his message. No, I'm not gonna make gopher butt a moderator.
Oh, damn it. Put in there. Woo, spank Ham for life.
Some people's kids, I tell ya, they were raised better. I always say, after 18, I lost all control. It wasn't any fun anymore because it wasn't child abuse after age 18, so, you know, it wasn't no fun anymore. Oh, he'll come up with another one now. How many accounts do you have anyway?
I have like 8 or 9.
Why?
Big old boy, welcome.
My new favorite fun game.
Hey,
Play
Prepping
that
to Endure, how's it going?
Oh, they haven't showed up yet on here. Oh, hey. Hi. Hi, Prepping. How you doing?
I have Van Cruisin, Spanked Ham, Christopher Koenig, Ham Spanker, Van Life Cam, Trailer Life, or DIY Trailer Life, another Nomadic Ninja account.
2?
Yeah, one because that was in a, you know, I want to say something, they banned my main account, and I really want to say it, know who it's coming from. I can finish what I'm saying before they ban that one.
No, jeepers. Oh my goodness.
I'm like, you don't ban me when I'm in the mid-sentence, you bastard. Actually, 300 seconds is 5 minutes,
Oh, okay.
I think, or something like that.
So, 150 seconds. You'll be back.
Okay, real fast, do I marinate chicken thighs and legs the same way I would wings? Yes.
I think so. I haven't done a lot of marinating in my life. In fact, probably twice.
Yes, you do.
Oh.
The longer you marinate them, the tastier they will be.
Mm-hmm. Ultimately overnight or for like 24 hours.
Or get one of those marinate injector needle things and, you know, slap its vein, give it a good injection, you're good to go. Chicken tastes awesome.
No, I never watched Road to Rich.
Buttermilk biscuits, red eye gravy, made with coffee. Check out Adam. This site is interesting. Huh, that sounds good.
Mm. What's his name?
Something Townsend.
Yeah, something Townsend. Maybe it's just Townsend. I think it's just Townsend. And dress it. It ended up being like a jello mold or whatever, kind of like a pudding, but it was made with coffee and sugar and eggs, and I think that's about it. And he was real leery about making it, but he said it was really delicious, so I'm all about anything coffee, but I can't drink that much anymore. This is out of his Oh wait, no, Ham Hocks never was in a timeout, was he? Hi, Ham Hocks.
Ham Hocks is in just to call me fat.
Adam Ragusi. Kind of been doing a lot of electric pressure cooker.
Yeah, it's just called Townsend's.
Instant Pot or these things, because the Instapot, I think, the Instapot has a couple more buttons on it, you know, that you can dial in certain things more specific, but I absolutely love this thing. Something went wrong, try again. Sorry. This is my new little straight talk phone. It's a, what is it, a J something Orbit?
Galaxy J3 Orbit.
Yeah, Galaxy J3 Orbit. $59 at Walmart. I got a discount. And I absolutely love it. And I have a lot of my apps on here that I have on my S10. You know, the camera obviously isn't as great. But, you know, the only thing on the camera that I've used was the little blurb PetSmart the other day, and it turned out okay.
Yeah, Ham Hocks comes in and, you know, calls me fat, you know, because if somebody doesn't call me fat during a live stream or comment how fat I am or how bald I am or what a burden on my mother I am, I just feel it wasn't a successful stream.
Yes, he's been such a burden lately, I tell you. I don't know what I'd do without my burden.
Yeah, Ham Hocks is the man.
Oh.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab this.
Alrighty. Well, Ham Hocks / Nomadic Ninja / whatever else names he's got has left the building. I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to get up in a minute and get myself into the water. Hey! Hi, Marta. I'm doing okay. Doing okay. I'm sitting here in my broke down van that won't start, but hopefully she's gonna get fixed tomorrow. They're on a timeline. We have been instructed to 9 a.m. So they've got all that time that they can do it. We got to tow it over there, and then they'll start tearing her apart, which should be a lot easier this time, because last time he stuff because it was so rusted together, because the thing it was the original part from 1992 or 1991 whenever she was put together. So, you know. Oh, we're buffering a little. There was like a little warning message. So I got full bars on my Wi-Fi here, so hopefully it won't buffer so much. Mikey says buffering a little, but not too much.
Every so often, but
okay.
Not much.
There was like something that flashed in yellow, so I imagine that was a warning sign.
It'll do that thing that pretty much, well, whatever is whatever ain't.
So my little bins.
Hey, Awesome Hooker, how are you? You gotta make Awesome Hooker a mod.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm making people mods in here. Learning how to do it. I haven't been live since January. So it's been a while, and that was one of my New Year's resolutions, was to...
Which is my fault, because I keep forgetting to set up the Streamlabs for my mom on her phone, so... Yeah, so you can blame me, your burden of the sun.
Yep.
Too busy taking all my mom's money.
Yeah.
Waiting for my allowance.
If we could go somewhere, he'd go take all my money right now.
I would. I would totally take it all.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. All my millions. Yeah. Oh. Well, the sun seems to be going down a little bit, which means the temperatures will be dropping, which will be lovely.
You need a raise on your allowance. Yeah, see, Marta says I need a raise on my allowance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just need a second job.
Yeah. Well, it's not the mechanic's fault. I mean, it ran for a week, beautiful, but it's just the dang part gave out. So, and he's a super nice guy. He cuts us a deal on the labor. You know, he lets us make payments, you know, so we don't have to have it all up front right away. You know, otherwise otherwise I'd be living in his parking lot.
He likes us to pay at least half down.
Yeah.
Or more. I mean, the more we have up front, he'd prefer, but he understands we're broke.
Yeah.
But that's just it due to the...
Hey, Moonfae. How are you?
But thanks to the guardian angels.
Yeah. I got some lovely donations.
We don't have to get rid of the generator now, which is just a blessing. I mean, we were both very depressed about that, but again, we are so thankful that we have friends like that.
Yeah. Yeah, we had some wonderful donations yesterday and last night and today, which should pretty much take care of the labor, which I shouldn't have to pay for the part because the part's under warranty, so it's just a matter of...
And if Advanced Auto does pay for part of the labor, then we should be able to pay it all up.
Yeah, we should be good.
Which would be nice.
To not owe him anything. Yeah. Oh, he's an awesome mechanic. He's an awesome mechanic. Yep.
Hey, Lyra.
Hi, Lyra. How you doing? We're sweating our butts off here.
She will, hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully it's not the timing. I don't really think it is, because I've had timing belts go before, and it was just like the vehicle was dead. I had a car literally die in a parking lot one time, and yeah, it was a timing belt, and it was, I can't even remember if it turned over or anything. It was just dead.
It'll turn over. It's just if you turn it over, it'll mess up some stuff.
Yeah. How's Mr. Ollie doing? So is he like a permanent part of your family? Is he going to be, or are you still hoping to find him a permanent home? Hey Hobbs, how you doing? Kabuki is baking in the sun right now while he's grilling marinated chicken for his dad. So we're hoping he doesn't get heat stroke and die.
I told him that he needs to go out in sandals and a thong. You know, and,
but then he'll probably get sunburn in spots that probably haven't seen the sun in a while.
Yeah, sandals, thong, and a straw hat. That's all he needs.
He said it was like 100-something degrees there today.
113 or something like that.
Oh, Mikey says I don't have a timing belt if it's a 5.0 V8.
It's a 5.0 V8, yeah.
Would it, because he thought timing, would there be, well, there's got to be some sort of timing on it though, huh?
Oh, you would not believe how many times back in the day when I was originally on the Boyd before I left and took a break, how many people were saying me and Campervan Elvis should fight. I'm like, it wouldn't even, you know, let's say that I seriously wanted to kick his butt and he wanted to face me. He's a big talker on his channel, but if I actually met him in real life, he would straight up just be like, call the cops.
Back down, yeah.
You know, and get me arrested.
Yeah. Also, okay, because the mechanic said something about the timing chain. Okay. Because the timing belt, I would think, would be a whole lot easier to fix than the timing chain. I know timing can be tricky to get back on, like to do the timing in it. You have to have like this gun or whatever. I don't even know, maybe not anymore. Well, of course, this thing's old.
No, you still, even with the new ones, you still have a timing light gun.
Okay, yeah, so... Well, I'm sorry, Lyra, that he's up for adoption, and you will miss him. I couldn't do that. I bless your little heart, honey, because I couldn't do that. I'd have an extra animal. In fact, there's a kitty cat here that, if you've seen my video last night, I think she's adopting us. And so we may have a kitty when we leave here, although we don't know how we're going to deal with a litter box or Chris. She likes Chris, although she was pretty comfy here. Well, she was snuggling with him on my bed last night. So she really likes him, so I think she's adopted him, whether he wants to be adopted or not.
Chain won't last much longer.
Oh, okay.
Starting fluid, see if it fires. We don't have any starting fluid.
Yeah, she's adorable, that kitty. We've named her Ninja. Yes, there's apartments right over there, in this end apartment here. The people that live in there, well, he doesn't like cats or dogs or anything, but she does, and so she feeds them. And so they know to get food over there, but they can't go inside. Well, little Ninja was ready to stay here last night. I think she was, because she gets to come inside here, and she just makes herself right at home. She hops right in and just, hello, feed me. Yeah. And she meow, meow, meow. She's a big talker, and we like that.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that if it was the timing belt, it would still fire and potentially mess up the engine or timing chain. But the fact that there's no pressure at the rail, like,
Yeah.
I'm almost tempted to grab my mom's camera and go out there, grab a thing and show you guys. And, but yeah, there's no pressure at the rail. So I'm just thinking that all this stuff is made by by robots, and that one day that robot had a death to all humans moment. And somehow it got past the quality assurance, and
Awesome Hooker just posted it. So she's still live. Yeah, well, and that's what he said with the aftermarket. He was telling me now, this one might not last forever because it's an aftermarket part, but we all expected it to last longer than a week. We had a hard time getting this pump so this was about the only pump that we could get in town. So we're getting another one, but the same thing. But yeah, we had a hard time getting one in this town that we wouldn't have had to order. That would have taken who knows how long. Well, that's rude. Someone is on another live chat while he's in my van. Well, I just got the notification on that phone. So that phone's a little laggy. Yeah, so we got the exact same pump. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this one will be better.
How are you today, Charlotte? So I'm glad to hear everything's going to work out.
Say hi to Hooker
That is
for me.
awesome. And hopefully, now that she's going to start doing live streams again, I think the people on here that really like to organize and stuff, campervan lines, all that, that'll be pretty exciting for that. Hey, Grandpa, how are you?
That's what they're thinking. Maybe something came loose in there or something. I don't know. But because he asked me if I went over any bad bumps, and I'm like, no, not that bad. Not anything out of the ordinary. I usually never wear my glasses when I'm at home. I can't see, but I can see better up close, like reading this thing without my glasses. So, and there's always a glare whenever I film. So I just don't wear them when I'm at home. I don't think it's hurt my eyes, and in fact I think my eyes got a little better. So yeah, that's what they were thinking, that it might have, a wire came loose or something. I have speed bumps at work, but I literally stop and then kind of crawl over them. I do not go fast at all because all my belongings rattle and roll and fall off the walls and everything else. So yeah. Oh, we got the little warning message again about the bit rate. I can't ever type Mikey, so, And it never fails. Whenever I hit send, doing the talk to text, that's when I really screw things up. If I don't read it first. Whew. I'm perspiring. Here, you want to talk to them while I get up and get I'm going to get a new ice water. Y'all don't need to see my butt.
I'm going to flip the camera around.
No.
Oh, Jeebus.
I have a hell
Hello.
of a
Man, it stinks getting old.
That's the problem. Hey, Vinny. How are you?
Put you out there.
I gotta get around the leg. That's all.
I'm over on Awesome Hookers live stream, showing her some love. Tell Chris to get under, and with the key on, pull around on the wires and plug me. Come on.
I can't complain.
The problem is that where she's at, I can't just reach up and reach the wires. So I'm too fat to get under there. So yeah, there's that. No, it's the pump, the fuel tank is higher off the ground, but there's no dents in it or anything. Well, there's one dent in the fuel tank, but that's where it was getting jacked up and whatnot, but it's just a small one. Northern, did you vote for Trump? What is my Chug-a-lug Doug, what is my net worth? Let me see. I have like 60 cents over on my shelf, and whatever I get paid. Hire a crackhead.
One day before the week.
Man, come on. And there's your problem. Yeah, see, I suppose I could try to get under there and see how far I could reach. What I should do is actually use this while it's done doing that, and use the camera and the live stream to get up under there and see if I can reach it with that. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put that up that, you know. I'm going to do this. I'm gonna use y'all to get up under there real quick. Yeah. No, I'm gonna use my phone to look at the live stream. So. Whoops. So, pull up my pantaloons here. Bark, bark, bark. Alright, so. Now, see if we can see this. A lot of rust on the old girl. Oh my god. And there's a doggy fat butt. Now, let's see if I can see anything up here. I'm trying to see if I can actually even see anything on top. I don't think I'm going to be able to see. Where would the fuel pump be? The fuel pump would actually be right around there. So, oh, right there maybe. Watch me lose my mom's phone up here. Be like, damn it, my bad. Well, the fuel pump should be right around here. But I need a light up there. So, this is oops, helps if my phone ain't upside down so the light actually goes up. Sorry if y'all can hear my fat guy heavy breathing, my bad. I'm not trying to be fat, but it is what it is. Let me see. Well, there's the whatchamacallit. Damn it. See if we can. Can you all see anything up there? Nothing yet. Chug-a-lug. Put it in the gas tank. We can diagnose it. I think I'm just going to use my phone to shoot a video up there, because that way then I can get a light on up in there. So let's flip this around. There we go. Coincidental, drop both phones at the same freaking time. Jeez. I can't reach up there. I'm gonna go up there with my phone, take a picture, so that way then I can see where, pray tell, the wires are, and then yeah, go from there.
No, okay. He's lucky. Oh, what'd you do with the legs? Folded them up?
Yeah.
Well, he just screwed up my whole thing here. Jeebers. Hi, Chug-a-lug Doug. I don't think we have a test light. He's gone. He went walking around to take a picture or something, I guess. He can drop his own phone. He dropped his own phone already. And, cracked it. It's got a little tiny crack in the top of it. Not bad. So y'all got to see Charlotte's underbelly. It's pretty rusty under there. You can tell she's a Minnesota girl. That's for sure. Minnesota Ford. It's not great. It's like seriously the worst one in town. It's just, there's not a whole lot of camping spots, and he's got apartments that are basically termite infested and roach infested. It's cheap rent here, and we keep to ourselves, and pretty much for the most part it's quiet except for the park host, although he's been kind of neutered lately too. We think the owner had a talk with him or yelling at him and told him to knock it off. He's kind of a loudmouth, jack of all trades, you know. But yeah, but it's, you know, for the rent, what the heck, you know, it's okay. It's a place to lay our heads at night. I can walk you around a little bit. Let me get my flip-flops back on here and I'll walk you around. When we first moved here, I did a little tour, which was a year ago in March or April. Okay, I'm gonna turn you around. Okay, so out the door we're gonna go. I'm gonna lower this so I got better control over it. Alrighty, there we go. There's Sam and his new birthday present. Hi, you're on the camera, Sam. Yep. Oh. See, I'll show you. This is my grab bar that I hang on to whenever I'm coming in and out. So, there's Chris's trailer. And, this is the backyard, which they've done nothing to it. Back over here is supposed to be the dog park. But there's an old beat up trailer, or a couple in a shed, and just really it's not safe for dogs. So, but yeah. You know, they mow the weeds about once every couple of months. This is where the kitties live. Oh, speaking of the kitties, is this Mama? Can't tell, the sun's in my eyes. But you're gorgeous. Hi, Mama. Hi. And there's 4 of them. And you will kind of come around sometimes, but you pretty much stay. Oh, you guys don't come and get the good stuff, just your sisters do. Well, Sam's going to be upset. Now, these guys are going to trip me up. And they live under this house here, or this rental unit. So this is the little fire pit back there, which the owner doesn't even want them to use. But the cats go under the building over there. But one of the guys built this little thing lately. Oh, and look at all the weeds coming through here. He just built this a couple of months ago. Look at all the weeds coming through here already. But that's kind of cute. We walk around this way. This kind of goes between the 2 buildings. Okay. Am I back again? Am I back? I'm on Wi-Fi, so hopefully I'm back. Somebody let me know if I'm back. Yeah, those babies will be having babies of their own in a few. My back, Nomadic Ninja. But over here, right here, is the bathrooms and trees in the way. It's the laundry. The door sticks. Okay, don't want to show you the code. It's got a coded lock. Oh, somebody's in the shower. There's the ladies' shower. This is just like a little lounge area. We got washer and oh, I know who's in there. Some fella's using the ladies' room. Some fella can't read. Am I still back? Am I back on? Looks like I'm on.
Did you just assume my gender?
Yeah, apparently you did.
Yeah, you're back on.
Okay, good.
Sure.
Just checking. But it's $2 to wash, $2 to dry. And these work fairly decent. I don't know if you really want to see in here, but this is the men's bathroom. This is usually scary. They don't clean. So that's the men's. There's the shower. We won't look in there. The ladies' bathroom was being redone because the drain got plugged. So for about a month I had to use that. And let me tell you, I only showered when absolutely necessary, like literally 3 times a week. See, in this bathroom says women on here. And
No way.
ma'am, someone has to use the bathroom, ma'am.
There was someone in the men's.
Really,
So I
really
had to
bad.
use this one.
Sure, there's no one in the men's now, and I don't see anyone coming out of the men's. You do that. But anyway, oh, see, I hear myself in there. I hear my voice in there. Ah. Yeah.
No way, Peyton.
So we're gonna leave now. We're doing a tour. We're doing a walk around tour. If I can get out the door. Okay, out's not too bad. But we've got these trailers. This one right here has been here since we got here, and I think they've been here for several years. They're pretty much permanent. And then those two there kind of switch off every 6 to 9 months or so because they work for the what do you call, like wind, they work on the wind turbines for the wind company, and so they move on after a while. But it's not, I mean, it's okay. We've been here for a year plus now, so if it were that bad, we wouldn't be here anymore. But we got that one right in there with the white truck. That one just came in the other day. And the one next to it on the end there, that one's been here for probably a couple months. And the big Class A, that one doesn't move because she's still in the process of buying it, and they won't give her the keys until it's paid for. That big thing there was bought by, it's 2 younger kids, like 18, 19, 20 years old maybe. I guess their auntie bought it for them while they're saving up for a house. So, yeah, that's our park. That Class A has been here. That's the park host. They've been here forever. And then Jesse, our neighbor. And there's me. There's old Charlotte. And there's old no-name dog. I was talking to him today because I threw her a ball yesterday, and I asked him what her name was, and I haven't figured out a name yet. It's like, poor thing. So, yeah, you're just a sweetheart. And there's Mr. Sammer Bammers, the little happiest dog on earth. Hi, yeah, I didn't know Mr. Sammer Bammers. Yeah.
I don't know how that would work
Yeah.
out. They'd probably charge you. Otherwise, if you only stay a couple days, it's like $25 a day or $75 a week or $300 a month.
Yeah.
$50 for an extra person.
Oh, now no, I'm still on Wi-Fi. I'm on the park Wi-Fi.
You just disconnect the Wi-Fi and then reconnect it, but whatever.
Woo! And then we got close. Charge, the minimum is $4.50, and they're like little walk-in closets. Some of them.
I blame the
The
dogs.
$4.50 one is
And
really,
I just threw
really
your other
small.
phone on the ground.
You're trying to break
This
my
is not
phone.
happening until your phone
Why
is
are you trying to break my phone?
Because I'm an angry person.
Jeepers.
And I want to burden you by having to go buy a new phone.
So angry.
I'm a burden.
Clear, I'll trade you Chris for Ollie.
Okay.
Switch adoption.
Okay, so probably do that after I bill you your tiny house.
Yeah,
Otherwise, then I'm going to have to charge you.
Yeah, shoot.
And then it'll be real awkward when I have to hand you a bill before I start construction.
Yeah, oh dang.
Re-up.
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Especially for me.
Hey, since you're not my mom anymore,
Yeah.
I'm going to have to charge you.
Wow. $150 a month in Deming. Wow, and that's by, that's close to Mummy and them out in Wilcox.
The utility bill is 150 months. Electric. Oh wow.
That's not
That's
bad.
Not bad.
They got a Walmart nearby? Deming is a small town from what I understand, but I'll have to check that out because that's not bad. $150 a month
Full
plus
hookups
electric.
too. Nice.
Well, and we've got the wind turbine and the, I don't know if they've let us use a generator, but we're planning on packing it in too to make it
The
quiet.
generator would be in a box that I'm going to buy the foam insulation board so that way then that'll deafen the sound too.
Yeah. So we wouldn't necessarily need electric, you know. And everything is wind power out here. Everybody's getting tax benefits and everything for putting solar on their house, or solar and wind. They're very pro solar and wind out here in New Mexico, so they really can't fault us for using a turbine if we have one. You know, just be nice to have. It's nice to have a shower nearby. We have a Planet Fitness membership, but we haven't used it yet because it's not convenient. And we have the
Walmart
black
and
card.
Home Depot. Hell yeah.
Oh wow. Well, hey, we'll add Deming to the list. We have a list going. We were doing pros and cons of Alamogordo and Roswell, comparing the two and seeing what they have and all that. So maybe we'll add Deming to the list now and see.
I have a life goal of working at a Costco, even if it's just for a day, to be a greeter. So I can say, welcome to Costco's, I love you.
Yep. See, we don't have a Home Depot here. We have a Lowe's, which is okay, but I love Home Depot. I don't know, something about Home Depot. That orange. It's just homey. Makes me feel at home. It's comfort. Here's mine.
It's overrated, but they do have everything. Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Yeah. See, we've never been there. I mean, I definitely want to visit, but at Deming Fair? When you were on your way to Minnesota?
Minnesota, yeah, sure, you betcha.
Yeah. See, we can do that because we're from Minnesota. Oh, okay, cool. They have a laundry facility on site?
This video already has 2 thumbs down.
Who did that? Did you?
No, I didn't. I have thumbs ups.
Oh,
You want to
okay.
see proof? Proof?
Oh, okay. He gave me a thumbs up.
If I was going to do it, I'd do it right and use all my accounts.
Because the ones that I have blocked can't comment.
They can't make sexy talk with you
But
right now.
yeah, but they can make thumbs down. So I pretty much almost can tell you, but I won't.
I gave you a thumbs
Thank
up.
you, Doug.
Woo!
Oh, nice. Nice. Well, we'll have to check that out. Because $150 a month.
That saves us $200 a month.
Yeah, and if they have Walmart and Home Depot, we could get jobs. And we'd be closer to Arizona.
But do they have a
Them
strip
maybe-
club? Because I want to continue my career as an exotic dancer.
Which he's making so much money at.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe we could start one.
I go out naked, make them pay me to put my clothes back on.
Yeah.
Super lucrative.
Oh God, they throw money at him. Put it on, put it on. They throw clothes at him. Everything.
Yeah, that's how I get all my
He
fresh
comes home
laundry,
with cash.
cash and clothes.
Yep.
So nice.
Nope. Going the wrong way here. I don't know how to use my phones. This one has the little button on the bottom that you click to get out of the page. And my Galaxy S10e does not.
Let's find South McDonald's. Oh my god, I want to see that.
That's cool. See, I definitely want to visit Roswell because it just looks like a fun, cute little touristy town.
We'd have to go through Roswell to get to Alamogordo anyway, wouldn't we?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so.
It's a long way. How far away is Deming from Clovis? I'm Googling. I'm using the Google.
The Google?
The
It's like
Google.
you use the Facebook?
Yeah, I used the Facebook and the Google. 358 miles. Wonder what they get for
Weather.
yeah. Look that up. I want to see where they're at on the map. I think they're towards the. I know they're. Well, they are south, I believe. Southwest. I think they're close to Alamogordo.
Well, if Alamogordo is like 400 miles away, that'd be pretty darn close.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Messing with my internet. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, because they're pretty close to Mummy and them. Because Mummy and them aren't too far into Arizona. So Deming would be a good place. We could hop on over there and visit. See the old homesteads. What kind of weather they get. We've been going at this for an hour and a half already. Time flies when you're having fun. It doesn't seem like nearly that long at all. Justin and Christina's RV van life. Oh, cute. Newbie RV life and health vlog. Oh, cool. 864 subscribers. I just subscribed to them. Check them out later. Okay, I'm off my other phone. Sorry.
He's rude.
Yeah, that's right. I know, I've seen Rusty. I've watched a couple of his videos with El Capitan, his little El Capitan lot, which I was kind of surprised to see was right kind of smack in the middle of town, or that's what it looks like anyway, but it looks like a really small town. So the Flying Saucer McDonald's, that would be a hoot. Well, we were originally thinking of Las Cruces to visit, and everybody says it's beautiful there, but the crime rate is astronomical because it's so close to the Mexican border. And that's from the locals that I've talked to. I strike up conversations in Walmart all the time about this stuff. Or, I don't know, it just happens that I'll be talking to somebody and they're from Roswell, or they've just got back from Roswell or something. Over the summer now, it's been interesting because a lot of people have gone on, like, you know, week-long vacations out to Roswell or Las Cruces or Alamogordo or Ruidoso. Ruidoso I'd like to go to because they have the racetrack and I love horses and horse racing. So, but we definitely want to visit all those places. And White Sands, I'd like to see White Sands. Minivan Mike saw White Sands last year when there was a blizzard going on. So he wasn't sure if it was White Sands or if it was white snow. That was funny when he left here to go out to Arizona. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'd like, Santa Fe looks really cute. Santa Fe looks really typical southwestern, like southwestern style, and I love that style. But Santa Fe gets a little too cool in the wintertime, I believe. So 6,000 elevation. We're at 4,000 here, 4,300 here. The day after we got here at night, and the next day I went to take a shower and I passed out in the shower. And the only thing that I can blame it on is elevation, because I didn't completely go out, but thank goodness there were benches in there, because I had to sit down because everything was going black and starry and birds tweeping and everything else, and had I not sat down I probably would have ended up on the floor. And then I was fine after that, so that's the only thing I can think of was elevation. But it's been fine ever since, except for a couple of hot days at work. I feel like I'm going to pass out once in a while, but I know that's because of the heat, and it's so bloody hot in that store. Even though we got new air conditioners now, it's still hotter than Hades in that store because they get so many people in there. Hence drinking all the water. I don't know what I'm going to do when it cools down, because I'm not a big water drinker in the wintertime. I drink coffee. I like hot.
Hot chocolate.
Yeah, well, that's got caffeine in it too, I guess, unless I buy caffeine free.
How would hot chocolate have caffeine in it?
Chocolate. Chocolate's got caffeine in it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, just don't be such a hippie.
That's kind of scary. Do you know how long you were out for? Oh wow. Oh, that's cool, Doug. So we've definitely adjusted now. I think I'm not even sure about elevation. Here, I've got
4,500 feet.
Yeah. I made myself a list. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I made a list of everything we were kind of looking for, if they had it or not. Now on my camera it's showing up backwards, so I'm really hoping it's not showing up backwards on y'all's. Yeah, I'm going to have to add Deming to the list and see what we come up with. But yeah, we are... Roswell's 3,573 feet and Alamogordo is 4,336. So we would be going down about 1,000 feet for Roswell, and then back up again about the same elevation for Alamogordo. Hey, Justine and Christina. I just subbed to you guys. Thank you. I'll have to check out your channel. I see in your picture you've got a poop dog, is what we call them. Dankweed? Well, that's good that everything checked out okay, Lyra. Yeah, sometimes, you know, and you and I think we're about the same age, and age is not our friend. And that could have been my problem too at work, because I eat a little bit at each break, but with it being hot too. Yeah, your channel looks very interesting too, so I'm gonna be binge watching you guys. That's what I do. I get hooked on something on Netflix, and then I binge watch that, and then when I'm done, then I start binge watching channels on YouTube. So now I'm trying to catch up with a few channels that I've got behind on. Ain't that the truth, Lyra? It ain't. It ain't for wussies. We were newbies too, and we're still here. So, and you know what? We never camped before or anything. My folks had a cabin up north, Chris has been camping a couple of times. He and I were camping once in a tent when he was real little, and that was it. So yeah, it was 2 years in May that we've been living in the vans. October 31st of 2017 is when we left Minnesota. There had been a blizzard already. We were freezing our tushies off in our vans going, we got to get out of here, we got to get out of here. We were hoping to leave the beginning of October, and then we had vans issues, so we had to get those fixed. So we finally left October 31st. It was either that or get an apartment, because we knew we couldn't stay in the vans for the winter, not in Minnesota. So where are you guys from? And are you traveling yet, or how do you like it so far? Oh, cool. So you probably don't want to be there in wintertime either. Although I knew a girl who was living in her van someplace up in Canada. I think she was over on the west side. Oh, yeah. Well, we're going through that right now. My van is currently not moving anywhere because she doesn't want to start. We put a new fuel pump in her literally 1 week ago this past Tuesday. And yesterday morning I got in her and she was doing the exact same thing. She would, but she wouldn't start. So we're thinking it's the fuel pump again. You know, bad fuel pump. I'm hoping and praying because the fuel pump will be covered. So it's just a matter of the labor. And the reason my stream is called Generous Angels is because my son was on a Voight, bottom of YouTube, live stream last night, and I got on there and we were talking about what's going on and had some wonderful, wonderful, generous donations. So our labor should be covered tomorrow, so we're very happy about that and very, very humbled and very blessed. Yeah. Nope, distributor cap was just done.
Yeah.
Yep, plugs were done, everything's firing. He pushed on the fuel rail and that wasn't getting fuel. So that's why we're thinking it's the fuel pump again. Although the mechanic thought maybe it might be the timing chain, which I'm really hoping that's not.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's the fuel pump because she's doing the exact same thing as she was doing a week ago when they replaced the fuel pump. So yeah.
God.
Yeah, I like the live streams. There's a couple of live streams I like to hop on. I work at Walmart, and Walmart I like the job. I like the people I work with. I work with some really cool people. I really do like my fellow employees. But it gets so loud in there, and I'm more of an introvert. I can come on here and do this, so you might think I'm an extrovert, but no, when I'm out in public and life, and especially Walmart gets very loud, it like sucks the energy out of me.
I'm just a pervert.
So yeah, he's just a pervert. No, but so I come home, and this is how I recharge my batteries in my home. My home is my sanctuary. I've always said that. Even though my little van, I cannot even tell you how much I have loved living in my van. It has been so comforting to me knowing that all my possessions are in here with me at all times. It's just really weird. You guys will figure it out, you know. My son has been with me, thank God. He's done all the repairs and everything. We've done some rebuilds in my van several times. And you guys will know that you're going to build it one way now, and then 6 months to a year down the road, you're going to decide, no, we'd rather have this there and that there, and you're going to rebuild it again. Because that's how it goes.
Multiple rebuilds until
Yep.
and even after you
Yep.
think it's perfect, you'll still find something you can change.
Yep, that's right. Yep. But it's fun. It's all good. Oh, the pharmacy would be really, because they get lines and lines. Yeah, I love my discount. I get a 10% discount, which really isn't all that great, but hey, I'll take what I can get.
And it makes it pretty.
But yes, I am very blessed to have my son. He's got a lot of trolls on his channel that he likes to play with. I just block them. You know, whenever I get a troll, I just block them. But he's had trolls on his channel. There was one day that I was lurking on his channel. I texted him, I think, and told him I was lurking, so he knew I was on there. But they were talking about what a burden he was to me and how they would send me lots of money.
To do everything, to buy an RV and land
Yeah.
and blah, 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 but they know that I'd take it.
Yeah, and so all of a sudden I chimed up, I said something, and then immediately they turned on me, and it was so funny.
They were calling her rotten tooth and...
Yeah, just all sorts of just mean. I'm like, I don't know, but okay. I know. I don't understand it. I just don't understand. I'm a big believer in karma, and what you put out, you get back. I strongly believe what you put out comes back. I told a little story earlier that there's a very nice young man that I work with. He does maintenance. He does all the cleaning and everything, and he's a super nice young man. Very hard worker, going to college. He's gay. I have no problem with that. He's a sweetheart. His house burnt down the other day, and he lost his 2 cats.
That's the saddest thing about someone's
that's what I
house burning
said.
down is losing their pets.
That's what I said. I said, you can replace
couldn't handle
things,
that.
but you can't replace pets. They're like children to us. You know, they really are.
It would drive me literally insane. I'd have to
Yeah.
literally, legitimately, I think if I
Yeah.
lost Mick or Sam in a house fire or in a fire, I would have
Oh.
to drink. I'd have to drink myself stupid because legitimately, it would just
Yeah.
overplay in my mind of how they died.
Yeah, but anyway, so he lost his 2 pets and he lost everything, and they think it was arson because it started from the outside, and the only reason he got out was a window broke and he heard it and it woke him up, so he had to go out his bedroom window, and the cats were in another bedroom. That's why he couldn't get to the cats. So I had $40 in my pocket. That's all I had left, and I gave it to him the other day. I was torn because it's all I had, but I was getting paid, so I knew I would have more soon. And so I gave it to him and hugged and cried and everything else. And now it's coming back because I've had very, very sweet, generous people donate to us in the last 24 hours to help with these van repairs. So I am very blessed. I said it before, I'll say it again, I'll say it till the day I die. I have met the most wonderful people on YouTube. People that, even though I haven't met yet physically, and a bunch I have, I know they're friends for life, you know. And you get to know people on here, you know, you watch their videos and you get to know them, you really do. And if you start interacting with people, you know, yep. Yeah, nice. I've had a few trolls, and I don't play with them. Anybody makes a lewd comment, I've had people make comments about other people that are on my channel and stuff, and I just immediately block them. You can't block them from watching your channels. I get thumbs up on all, or thumbs down on all my videos, and I know it's people that I've blocked. I know it is. And so they can still thumbs down and they can watch your videos, which is fine. You can watch my videos all you want, but you can't, you know, make comments anymore, and that's what I'm gonna do. Just keep blocking them. It's kind of funny because the first time you get a troll, you almost get happy about it because you think, ooh, I've made it, I got a troll.
I'm big enough to be worth some
Yeah,
time.
yeah, it's kind of funny, but oh, people can be just sick and mean. There was this one guy that he really freaked me out. In fact, for a while there, I was filming my walking because he threatened to come to my work. I don't even know if he's in the area or anything, but he just creeped me out bad, you know. So yeah, so I blocked him. Yeah. Oh. Well, we've gone through a lot. This life is not perfect. It is not perfect. It is far from perfect, but it's wonderful. I seriously wish.
Ups and downs, unlike other channels. Yeah. Other channels, they make it sound like you move into a van or an RV and all your problems just fade away, and you're rich and you have all this money, and life is just a fun game after that. But no, it's not. You still have problems.
Yep.
But
yep. That's the way I figure with the trolls is if you don't give them any attention, if you don't feed them, you know, then they'll go away.
I like to feed them.
Yeah, Chris feeds them. I don't. That's why he gets all the attention and I don't. You know, if you feed them, then they're gonna stay around and play with you. But I don't play that way. So yeah.
Because views are views.
Oh, and you can dominate the chat all you want. You're fine. Yeah. But if you have any questions, you know. If you guys want to find me on Facebook, put my name on there. Anybody wants to find me on friend me on Facebook, send me a friend request, and then we can do, if you want to chat, if you want to get hold of me, do it through the messenger, you know, if you're on Facebook. I've talked to a lot of people that way, rather than just put my phone number on here. I don't know my phone number. I probably never will, because we got New Mexico phone numbers now, and I'm so used to having a Minnesota phone number. My throat's getting a little sore from all this talking. Yep. And there are some truly sick, disturbed people out there. I know. Look at that. Here, can you guys see? That's Sam when he was about 4 or 5 weeks old.
He's just a little boat.
Yeah. What happened to that?
What happened to that, Sam?
I don't know if you guys saw that, but oh my gosh, he was, well, he still is the most adorable little boy. Yeah, I can't believe he's 6 years old.
He's just an old man.
Yep, I am a solo female traveler, and my son is a solo male traveler. We just happen to be together.
My gender?
Yes, I did. Oh no. Just like when you were in the ladies' room.
Hey, you know what? There was someone in the men's bathroom.
I know, he was so tiny. We've known Sam since the day he was born. Well, Mickers is his dad, and so when they were born, you know, we went out there every single week and visited them on Sundays, because that was the day we could do it. Oh, there we go. There's my cool. Thank you, Nomadic Ninja. Yeah, the little Sammers. Mick had some beautiful babies, Lyra. Oh my gosh, he had all the colors. Tries, reds, red merles, blue merles, black tries, red try. No, not red tries. Durr.
Yeah, he had a red. There's red try.
But he had all the colors. They were just gorgeous. There was there was a female blue merle, and they didn't know my name. This guy was a friend of Chris's, and they didn't know my name, and they named this puppy Psycho Susie because she was so wild and crazy. And I said, had we not picked Sam, we picked Sam because he looked most like Mick, and Sam kind of picked Chris because a week before my Lily passed away, and that's why we decided to get a puppy. Otherwise we wouldn't have gotten a puppy. But a week before, when we were out there, Sam kind of had a little moment nose to nose with Chris. Yeah, just being sweet and stuff. So then when Lily passed away and we knew we were going to get a puppy, then we picked Sam. Oh, I'm getting behind here. Yeah, Bear, you are safer that way. Well, I'm hoping someday, I'll be completely honest, I'm hoping someday I get a little AdSense money someday. I was monetized, and I had made $97, and they don't pay you until you make $100. And then they changed the parameters, so now we're still working our way up that ladder. But I'm hoping I get a little bit of something someday from YouTube. I do this because it's gotten me out of my comfort zone. Like I said, I'm an introvert. I was painfully shy when I was a child. I got over that somewhere in my 20s, I think. But this just, I've never liked pictures of myself, let alone videos. I really enjoy doing this now. I really enjoy doing this. But it was really hard at first, and it was really hard for me to watch my videos, and but now I love it. I absolutely love it. I don't care what I look like, you know, obviously no makeup. But so it's really gotten me out of my comfort zone, and that's kind of what I'm about now. Why I'm doing this, there's so much of the United States I have not seen and I want to see before I go over the Rainbow Bridge, and I'm hoping I get to see all 50 states. And I haven't seen the ocean. I want to see the ocean. I'm a lot closer to the ocean now than I ever was way up there in Minnesota. But, you know, I'm hoping to get to the ocean in the next few years. So, okay, it's Nomadic Ninja. Oh, it flipped. Oh, they're going through. Yeah, Chris has got a whole bunch of cool pictures of Mick and Sam when they were little. Sam is kind of like the second child. Mick was the first baby. You take a lot of pictures of the first baby and not so much of the second one. Mick, we have tons of pictures of him when he was a puppy. see him. We have a bunch, but not as many.
Because he's been long the YouTube guy.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you find me on whatever. Okay. Because I don't do a whole lot of Facebook. I'm on Facebook, but I don't go do a whole lot on it. Just because it's kind of been there, done that. I do like going on the Messenger, Facebook Messenger, and talking to people and stuff. It's a good way to contact people and stuff. Cool. Oregon looks beautiful. We drove over one mountain coming here, and it wasn't bad. It was what I would consider a little mountain. It wasn't bad. But I haven't done any real mountain driving, and I'm kind of nervous about it. So, especially pulling a trailer. But we'll see. And Oregon and Colorado are very mountainy, so I don't know about those two states, but Oregon looks beautiful. Oh yeah. Well, Minnesota reached minus 60, the actual temperature last winter. So that's my main reason for getting out of Minnesota. I could not do another winter there. I was just like, done. No, I don't like cold. We've been in the high 90s steady for a month now. Occasionally we'll get to like 90 or 91. And that's getting a little bit much, but it cools down really nice at night, so it's okay. But I'd take the heat any day over the cold. Okay, cool. You got another sub? We're kind of in a race now. I passed him up. He's been on YouTube forever, because years ago, if you watch his old videos, he had a fish channel, which was really cool. Yeah, St. Cloud Fish Guys. But, if you go way back to his channel, you'll see all his fish videos, and they were really cool.
Dang, I just jumped up 5 subs.
Oh, wow. So now, and he's always been like about 150 behind me. I passed him up. So now we're in a race again, because he's catching up to me. Yeah. Lyra. I used to be all the time. When I did real estate, first thing I do is I come in the morning and get on Facebook. Well, back then too, you could go back, 24 hours and catch up. Now it's impossible. Lyra, you need to hop in that van with your poopies and come on out here.
I forgot I have a video of this. I'm doing the kicky leg.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh.
I uploaded it to YouTube. It's in my old stuff.
Oh my gosh. Look at our beautiful little house. I love that house. Me with bangs. Oh my gosh. Chris is uploading a video on his...
No, I've uploaded it already. He uploaded a year ago.
Oh, okay. He uploaded a video a year ago, and you see me with bangs and really long hair in our cute little house. I'm hoping to get to Quartzsite one of these winters. I'd really like to go to the van build. The RTR has gotten way too out of hand, I think. Although the PAR-TR last year seems like a lot better, but I'd definitely like to go out to the Quartzsite area just to meet people, And the van build, I definitely would like to get to the van build. I don't know if we're going to do it this year, but hopefully maybe by next year. That would be awesome. This year is turning into a reconstruction year. Healthcare, yeah, healthcare is an issue. And I have to work still. We have to work still. I'm 59 years old. I'll be 60 in January, and I still can't believe that one. But I am planning on retiring at 62. I kind of figured out about roughly what I'm going to get, and I can live on that. I can make that work. I can still work part-time if I want to, which I'll probably still work part-time, as I go along. Or maybe I'll do work camping jobs or something. I think that would be really fun. But I've got to work still, We've got to work. We've got to bring in money every month for silly things like food and insurance and, well, our rent here. I mean, our bills are minimal, but we do need money coming in, So that's why we're not traveling a whole lot. That's why, well, I'm at Walmart and he's at Advanced Auto, so we're both hoping we can find some place to go where we can transfer to those jobs. So that's why we're looking at Alamogordo and Roswell. Now I'll have to look at Deming, because Deming, I guess, has a Walmart. But healthcare is a big thing, especially as you get older. I've been in the emergency room twice this year. I haven't been in the emergency room. I can't even tell you. I've never been in the emergency room. I've never had to go to the emergency room as an adult. As a baby, I was sickly a few times, but not as an adult. But
I got the herp.
Jeepers. But oh, lost my thing. Oh, that would be cool. I've seen videos of the CamperCon. That looks really cool. They get a pretty cool I know, we're trying to figure, we don't have a laptop right now, and all the remote stuff that you can do on the road requires a laptop. So that's one of our future purchases too, is going to be a laptop, so we can both look for jobs that we can do while we're on the road, because that would be ideal. And I know they're out there, but until we get a laptop. Oh, trying to
Don't have to add everything back.
cool. Am I back?
There you go.
Night, Lyra.
Yeah, you're back now.
Glad you came. Give your poopies a hug for me. I went away for a while, but now I'm back. Nice. Well, that's good to know. I'm so far very pleased. I switched over to Straight Talk, and supposedly they've got good coverage. Their map coverage is way better than Sprint's was. Sprint was absolutely crap. We were so not happy with Sprint from almost day one. We were only with them for 1 month and then we dropped them. Not happy at all. But I'm real happy with Straight Talk right now. I have a little cheaper phone for just my phone, but we're okay with that. Am I back now?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. Okay. So hopefully I'm back for everybody. Let's say I've got 4 people watching. Wonder how long I was on for. What time is it anyway? Almost 7 o'clock. Oh my gosh. 7 o'clock our time. Oh. Can't get enough cold water. Oh, hey, Bear. Good. I'm glad you made it back. We're all hopefully back together again here now. Yay! All right. Justine and Christina. Well, hey there, girl. How you doing? Haven't seen you for a long time. Jan. How you doing? Hey, Wookie. How did the chicken turn out? Did your dad like it? Oh, okay. Am I going out?
Remember, there's a delay from, there's going to be a couple second delay of when you say it to when they can respond, or when they see it.
Oh, yeah. I forget. Yep, I'm still live, Jan. Oh, so you haven't roasted yourself in the chicken yet, huh? You just marinated it. Okay, yeah. I know whenever I'm on Mummy and Clyde's live chat. There's always a delay. It's funny. It's got to go through the internet waves, I guess. That chicken sounds good, Wookie. We have the most awesome roasted chicken at work, but I never get it because I want it when it's hot and fresh, and whenever I get around to buying it. We have good Wi-Fi. What do we have here? What are we paying for?
Suddenlink.
We have Suddenlink Wi-Fi that we're paying for because the park's Wi-Fi is kind of weak. So we decided to get the Suddenlink and pay for it, which is really good. It's working really good. But once we leave here, obviously, we won't have it. But Chris is going to rig up some boosters.
No, we have it's called a Camp Pro 2. It's a Wi-Fi booster antenna, so that it's supposed to have a mile range, so to pick up Wi-Fi for a mile around. But
so we're thinking like if we're in Walmart parking lot
stuff.
or you know, Planet Fitness and all that, we should be able to pick up their Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So, and my little cheapo $59 phone works pretty good because when we're driving around, I'm on that, and that's not on Wi-Fi. So I'm like I said, I'm pretty happy with Straight Talk. It's not as good as T-Mobile. T-Mobile drove us crazy, and we were with them for about 14, 15 years.
15 years.
But their customer service will drive you absolutely insane, and I didn't want to go to jail for a cell phone company, which it was getting to. So that's why we left T-Mobile, but T-Mobile has the best service as far as from what I've seen, you know, I experienced myself. We'd like to. I definitely need something I can stand up in. I can't stand up in this little girl, and getting older, I need to be able to stand up in something. So if we don't find an RV that we can purchase, Chris is going to build me one, and I have every confidence that it's going to be awesome. He's going to take his trailer that he's in now and build it out into a, what are the dimensions?
11 foot by 8 foot.
8 by 11 by 6 feet high.
But
So
we'll need to upgrade the axle. 3,500 pound axle. That'd be more than enough.
oh yeah,
That's 500
yeah, but
bucks.
we gotta do the axle first. So, but that's down the road, and who knows? Maybe an RV will come along. We looked at one the other day that was really cool that had some remodeling done to it, but not all, and it was a 1970 something. They wanted $9,000 for it. Everybody, there's a bunch of places around here where you can get your card for marijuana or whatever, and so we're convinced that pretty much most of the town is stoned all the time because they want ridiculous prices for, like, I look on Facebook all the time. I go on Facebook for Facebook Market to look up RVs and stuff locally for sale, and pieces of junk, molded out, rotted out, falling apart junk they want thousands for that I wouldn't even give them $300 for. It's ridiculous. So,
and a reasonable price,
so we'll
one's like
see.
that $300 Class C, has no front wheels, is on bricks, and has no engine or transmission.
I can see you, PJ. Hi, PJ. How you doing? I'm glad you made it over. I just saw you. I'm babbling too much and not watching my chat. Oh, Wookie, I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you, buddy. I really do. I think of you all the time, honey. You're a saint.
Hey, Wookie, did you watch my video about what was wrong with Betsy? The news that'll make you laugh? So, all that stuff that we did to Betsy, want to know what it was? Which is a miracle we even made it down here. When the guy did the cap and rotor in Minnesota, he put on 4 plug wires wrong. So that means she was misfiring on 4 cylinders and still made it 1,200 miles. They corrected that down here after I sold her, and I guess she runs like a Swiss watch now.
Yeah, it's just sad. Both of us are just sick.
Because that van you could stand up in.
Well, Wookie, get me a Class C. I want a Class C. After Mummy came and visited here, I fell in love with her Class C.
Buck.
Hey, Buck. How you doing? Naked in the house. Oh, dear. Naked in the house.
Hey, PJ.
I know I haven't been live in forever, since January. My New Year's resolution was to go live at least once a month, and well, I blew that by 1.5 miles. But Chris set up on my phone here how to, because I don't have the 1,000 subscribers, so there's ways around that though. What do we go through?
This is called Streamlabs.
We go through Streamlabs to live. So there's ways around that. So that's how come I'm live today. I have gotten a few more subscribers lately, but I don't have 1,000 yet. So yeah, that's what we said. And he's, you know, a licensed mechanic. He was just a jackwagon. Oh my God. But again, gotta let it go. Can't dwell on it because it just make you angry.
I don't. When I go back to Minnesota, I'm gonna kick him in his no square.
Yeah. I don't know how you F up plug wires, but oh well, you did.
Not doing them one at a time, or not using your smartphone to take a picture of how they were.
Yeah. Yeah, see.
Writing it down.
When Chris did mine, he did them one at a time. Took one off, put the new one on. Took another one off, put the new one on. Why can't you comment on your phone? It's just because the phone doesn't allow you to do that, or? When am I coming back, PJ? I don't know. My folks sold their house. Yay. They went through the inspector came Tuesday and everything went good. Now they have to, the appraiser's coming Saturday, so my mom is worried about that. But I used to sell real estate, and their realtor is going to be my niece-in-law. She's engaged to my nephew. So both of us have told her, no brainer, it's going to appraise out, no problem, don't worry about it. So I think they're in the home stretch. What did you say the booster was?
I wrote it in chat. I'm finding a link to put in chat right now.
Oh, okay. He's writing. He's going to put the link in the chat. Camp Pro 2.
Here, I'm just going to copy a YouTube video of Rockland Technologies. That way then you can get the name of it and go just search for it on eBay.
Okay, Buck. We're going to make you a mod right now. I learned how to do that today. Okay, Buck. Type something. You should have a wrench.
But of course, if you got, what is it thing called?
PJ, I made you a mod too. So you guys can whack a troll. Buckies don't have a wrench. Well, let me try again. This is a learning curve for me. Y'all know I'm technologically challenged. Okay, I'm holding on. Make Buck Naked a moderator. Okay, Buckies, try it again. Got a wrench? Oh, I'll have to try that. Justine and Christina. Justin, sorry. Oh, yay, Buck's got a wrench. Yay. Doing the happy dance in a Speedo. Yay, PJ got hers. Cool. I'm actually a moderator on, oh gosh, James from, oh, my brain is, but anyway, he made me a moderator one day on a live chat, so I'm like, sweet. So now I'm on 2 channels that are moderators. I'm pretty sure I'm not a moderator on Christopher's channel.
On mine, yes you are.
Am I? Oh, okay. I guess I never go on his live chats because he's always live when I'm at work. Plus, I like lurking on his channel to see what people are saying. It's kind of more funner.
Nobody says anything about you.
Yeah. Oh no, they don't talk about me anymore. Okay. It's just no fun anymore. It means you're a moderator. I'm gonna make you one too. So you can whack a troll. If trolls come on here, you can whack them.
Oh, cool.
And either put them in timeout or permanently ban them or delete their comments. That way.
$1,000 in Santa Fe. Wookie just posted that. That is cool.
Wow, that is cool. Probably takes a lot of gas, but cool.
440 engine, huge tires, 1977 Aveco Grand Lodge. Dodge Chrysler motor, full of doubles, not tried the canopy, July 2007 expiration registration date. I couldn't get it to start with the two 12-volt batteries and new rolling starter ignition box clicks.
Okay, Jan, check out and see if you have a wrench now. But basically, you're the watchers. You watch, because if any trolls pop up and they start saying nasty things, you can whack them. And either put them in timeout. If the comment isn't too bad, you can put them in timeout for 2 minutes. You can delete their comments if you think it's a bad comment, because I don't always watch, you know, the screen going by. I get behind. And so that way then the moderators can help keep the trolls down. That looks like a cool RV for $1,000. That's not a bad deal at all. What year is it?
1977.
Wow, so it's got a carburetor. I got a text message on my phone. I bet you that's Bucky.
How if somebody comes in and starts talking vulgar or stupid,
Yep.
you just hold down on their name, and then it'll give you the options, put user in timeout.
That looks
ban
very
them.
good on you, Buck. That looks awesome.
What is Speedo?
Yeah, your Speedo looks awesome on you.
Oh, that is a sexy Speedo.
Yeah,
Dang, I'm gonna have to get me one of those.
then you could be bros. Nice. You just, if you tap on them, tap on the comment, like push on the comment, then it'll come up that you can block comment or delete the comment or
Here,
something.
I'll come in and with one of my alt accounts, and you can put me on timeout and practice.
Okay, so Chris is going to make a comment, not too bad, and then somebody can whack him. You're going to have 5 people whacking you all at once.
That's okay, I have multiple accounts.
Really? Wow, Buck, you did good. You got a talent there, say. You
Just,
could start your own mobile hair cutting thing, you know. Oh, trust me. Nobody's more technologically challenged than this girl. Oh no, we won't whack you, Justin and Christine. Uh-oh. Oh, CPR Electronics.
Alright, now what
Okay.
you do is you click on that name and then go put user in timeout.
Yep, so go whack CPR Electronics. That was his little electronics business that he had back in St. Cloud. Fixing anything electronics.
I still haven't been whacked.
Somebody whack him. Somebody practice. We're practicing whack-a-troll. Somebody permaban him. No. Oh, he's having fun now.
Oh,
Jan?
there we go. I've been placed in timeout by the owner or video moderator of this video.
Really? I didn't do it.
No.
Oh,
one
PJ
of-
did it. All right, PJ. You put him in timeout. Yes, you did. You whacked your first troll, PJ. Chris's alt account is CPR Electronics, and he just got whacked. So he's in timeout now for 2 minutes. So if he comes back and he misbehaves again...
Big
Oh,
old pet
oh,
daddy.
Van Life Cam is back in here now. So somebody whack Van Life Cam, because that's Chris. Oh, his mother raised him better. But she lost control when he turned 18, which was 20 years ago. Can't believe that. Good Lord. So somebody can whack him. Somebody wants to practice.
Come back and big old fat fatty.
Oh dear. You can almost imagine him running in. Woo, I'm back. I gotta put this book down. It's making my leg perspire. Uh-oh. There's gonna be a war. Buck and PJ are gonna get into it. Woohoo! So Buck, did you get your new shipment of meat yet? Those trolls, I tell ya. You can just pop up anywhere. Oh, ham spanker, get him now. Jeepers. I don't know where he comes up with this stuff. Get that old ham spanker. Oh, wow. That's going to be nice. So how long is it going to take to get? Well, it's good chatting with you guys. Thanks for stopping by. And I'm going to catch up on your channel tonight.
Yeah,
well, I probably won't catch up on, but I will definitely watch some videos. I always like, whenever I sub to a new channel, I always go back to their very first video and watch that and kind of get a sense of where they started at. So I will definitely be, and I comment. I usually comment on all my videos I watch. So I will see you guys later. Cool.
Bear put me on timeout.
All right, Bear.
Spanker on timeout for 5 minutes.
All right. Well, I will watch them. Jan, what you got to do is when a comment comes up, you just tap on it, and then, I think you can do it on your phone too.
Yep.
Or yeah, I do it on my phone.
I'm gonna go back to my
Tap on it, and then a little menu will come up if you want to put them on timeout or ban them or delete the comment or something. Oh, you got your jerky. Cool. Hi, Sam. Sam just came in here. Hi. Chris left, so now Sam's in here. Yeah, I did my Sammer Bammer. He's probably looking for dinner. Yeah. I've been feeding bone broth. Oh my gosh, these guys love the bone broth. I've cooked more in my new cooker for the boys than I have for me and Chris. Although I made a really nummy hot dish last night in the cooker. That was really good. Oh, go back and watch my first videos. I started talking about something and then didn't finish the story ever. Or I turned the camera the wrong way, and oh yeah, we all got to start somewhere. And we're all newbies, you know, at one point. So we're not newbies, and I'm still far from a professional, but I really enjoy doing this, so it is what it is. And I've said all along, mine are real, mine are life. You get what you get, and you know, I'm honest and real, and if people don't like it, they don't have to watch. Cool. Thank you, PJ. And we have some really awesome people that join our chats. If you look for Mummy, M-U-M-M-Y, and Clyde, C-L-Y-D-E, she goes live quite a bit. My battery power is at 15%. Yeah, poor Bucky can't even taste his own jerky. But anyway, she's a wonderful, wonderful, sweet lady. And she goes live quite a bit. I join in as often as I can. A lot of times, she's like a late night lady. So a lot of times I get home late from work and I just veg out. I'm tired. But if she's on earlier and I get off earlier, I hop on. But she's a wonderful lady, so you should check out her channel. She does more lives than actual videos, but she's a super, super sweet lady. Heart big as the world. To check out though. I'll have to check that out after, Wookie. Wookie, did I text you my new phone number? I got another New Mexico phone number. I know Bucky's got it because he just texted me. His handsome new haircut. You did an awesome job. Yeah, I did. Okay, I did. Wookie, you got my number. Text me these links if you got a minute. Yeah, I wish there was a trailer that was, he had no inside pictures of it, but the outside looked fairly okay for like, what did they want, like $800 in about an hour down the road from here, which wasn't bad. But then it was an older trailer and we figured it was going to be super heavy, so we passed on it. But that one was a possibility. Or did it have pictures? But we passed on it because we figured it was going to be super heavy. But that's about the closest we've come to something reasonably priced that I could actually afford around here. And even though Charlotte can tow, I think 6,000 pounds, but we don't want to max her out because at some point we will be doing mountains. So whatever she's pulling, I want to make sure that she's going to be okay. We don't want any transmission issues. Chris is doing pretty okay. There's a few things, like I had some pickled okra, which is really good. And he tried one, the okra, and he tried one and he couldn't bite it, and it just kind of flattened out and kind of slid between his gums. So he couldn't eat that. But otherwise, he's doing pretty good. He can eat pretty much anything he wants to now, unless it's super crunchy. Like I had some corn chips the other day, some Fritos, and I offered him some, and he's like, I can't do it. And I was like, sorry. Oh, I'm at 14%. I'm gonna have to plug in somehow, some way. Well, wherever I go, it's gonna be. I have my little candle going there, glowing in the night. Let me see here if I can get a. I have a plug-in, plug to the shore power in the back of my van here. There we go. All right. Now we're back in business. I just have to sit sideways. Keep getting notifications on the top. So how's everybody else doing tonight? Going off. My ice water is no longer ice water. Can you guys hear me okay with this fan on? Oh yeah, I always get thumbs down on pretty much every video I have. I get a thumbs down, and I'm assuming it's trolls that I've blocked from commenting. So they can't comment their sick little comments, but they can still thumbs down me. But that's okay. Because you have to watch a video for so long before you can thumbs up or thumbs down it. So that means they're watching at least a little bit. I like the names of the haircuts. Caught in a Hurricane would be fitting for Buck. And yours stuck in a blender would be fitting for you, Wookie. Okay, good. I have the fan right behind me here. So I didn't know if that was bugging people or not. Oh. This is all way different than when you go live on YouTube, so I'm trying to figure out what's... I got 10 people watching now. Cool. Oh no! I've done that a few times, Jen. We see a lot of different haircuts around here and a lot of different hair colors. But I know they were not born with those colors. Bright red. Bright red, I'm here to tell you, does not look good on anybody. You just look like a clown. Okay, I sure will. Let me double check. I think I sent you. Yep, okay. I sent you my new number 2 bear. Okay, cool. Getting really dark in here. I've got the glow of the candle on me. I'm trying to text you Bear's number right now, or Buck's number right now. I gotta go back and forth. One second here. Okay, Bear. I just texted you Buck's number. Oh, cool. Wait, PJ, you get around. I'd be interested in that information, Buck, although I really want to buy one of your lots so we can be neighbors. Now, these properties that you speak of, are they able to put like tiny houses on them, like a shed, like Christopher's doing? Because that's what I want to do, is definitely put a shed up like he's doing and turn it into a tiny house. PJ, if you scroll up, Chris put the link to my Facebook page in here. Friend me on Facebook, and then I can send you my phone number, because I don't think I have your phone number. Oh, cool. Yeah, if you get a hold of me on Facebook, or Buck, if you know PJ's number, if anybody has PJ's number and you have my number, you have my permission to give it to her. Because I don't have PJ's number yet. Are we? Sorry. I'm having a brain fart there. Send me a message on Messenger and tell me you're PJ. Because I don't believe I know your real name. Thank you, Buck. If you get my number from Buck, just text me and say, hey, this is PJ. Okay, Bear, when I get PJ's number, then I will text her you her number, or vice versa. Oh dear. Now don't singe anything. Come back with eyebrows, okay, Wook? Is it a gas grill or a actual charcoal grill? Cool. Cool. Thanks, PJ. I got it. Cool. You know, I didn't ever put the two together, I don't think. I don't think so. Sorry about that. But yeah, cool. I'm going to text you now. Sorry about this, guys. Technologically challenged here, sorry. There we go, PJ. I just texted you. So you should get my number. Yeah, I never put that your name was you, PJ. Yeah, sorry. But it works now. Now the light bulb is on. What, Buck? Wow. Is that close to yours? Or close to Mummy and Chris? Wow. Because that's an incredible deal. Wow. Send me the link to that, Buck, because I would definitely be interested in that. We could all buy up the whole area. take it over. Make it our own little town. Oh wow. I would imagine in California things are going to be quite spendy. Is it in foreclosure by any chance? Or what's the deal with why till March? Although Minnesota has weird foreclosure laws. So it's probably not foreclosure. Okay, Bear. Come back. See you when you get back. Send me information on that book because I am real interested. Definitely in my price range. Although even $1,000. The site that I mostly look on, they will do payments, and the payments are very, very reasonable for, like, you know, anywhere from 2 to 5 years, you know, depending on how much the property is. Yeah. Okay, Buck, thanks. I didn't ever think either, but I don't want to buy a sticks and bricks house in a town, but I like where Carla and Chris are. You know, it's out in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the desert. They have a beautiful mountain view. The views out there are just stunning, I think. And every time I watch one of Christopher's videos, it's like, oh my gosh, it just gives me itchy feet. And I want to get a little barn. It's going to kill me to watch him building his barn, but I'm so excited to watch it. I'm like, it's really going to give me itchy feet then. Well, congratulations, Jan. That's pretty cool. So now are you full-timing it? What kind of camper do you have? A pull behind or a like a drop-in? That's what Destination Open Road do. They rent out their house in Washington to family, and then they go there every year for a visit and check up on the place and do what needs to be done, and then they're back on the road again. Kind of ultimately like to give, I mean, I want to do some traveling once I retire, but again, I'm going to be on a limited income. So, you know, I don't know how much traveling I'm going to be able to do every year, but I'd kind of like to buy someplace south for winters and someplace a little northern, still in like Arizona or someplace, for summers. You're in California, Wookie. Everything's expensive there. Uh-oh. This should be good. Do tell, Buck. Do tell. Hi, Sam. Hi, Sam. And little Sammer Bammer came in to say hi. Where's your squeaky? Where's the squeaky? Go get a squeaky for Mommy. Got all the squeakies outside. Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. 27 acres. Oh my gosh, that's huge. For $14,000, that is a good price. Wow, that's awesome. That would be cool. You guys still see me in the darkness? I want to turn on my halo. See if I can reach this light while I'm still holding this. I'm on a short leash because I'm plugged in. So let me turn on a light. There we go. That's better. That would be cool. I've always wanted to do metal detecting. Those things just look so much fun. Wookie's mind is blown. Arizona, New Mexico, you can find a lot of cheap land too. However, the building is a whole lot stricter. Like you can't put, I don't believe you can put like a shed or any rehabbed mobile homes or anything. A lot of them don't allow, you know, campers or camping. So you got to be very careful in New Mexico. But Arizona, anything goes. Well, not quite, but I mean, there's a bunch of sites that I found that wouldn't allow campers or whatever. But there's plenty of land that will. Hi, Alice. How are you? Our new little kitty that visits us that we think is adopting us, we named her Ninja last night because we don't even know how she got in here, but all of a sudden the boys were staring under the bed, and here she was under the bed. So the only thing we're thinking is she snuck in behind Chris because he was sitting right there. So her name is Ninja now. Yeah, you got to be careful of that stuff, Joseph. You got to call the county and find out what they expect, what you can do, what you can't do, all before you sign on the dotted line. Oh, wow. There's a lot of land up there by Lake Havasu and Kingman. A lot of land in Kingman for sale. And she's black and white, so it fits her perfect. She is just a sweetie. She may come with us when we leave. We don't know yet. I don't know. She would be Chris's kitty. She's kind of adopted him. Although Sam really likes her, but I really don't know about a litter box in a van. So we'll see. Wow. Oh no. I hope I'm not buffering again. Maybe because I turned. My arm's getting sore. We got a bunch of people here. A bunch of my friends. And new friends tonight. Okay, good. I'm glad. Thank you, Buck, for letting me know that. I was on the, I was sitting outside earlier, so I was on the park Wi-Fi, which is really weak when I'm inside my van. And Chris decided I was going live spur of the moment, and I didn't get a chance to get out of the park Wi-Fi before we went live, so that's why I was having problems earlier. Hey, nice. 21 thumbs up. Cool. Got 8 people in here. Some places can't dig wells, like where Mummy and Chris are, they can't dig a well. So you got to be careful of that and find out all that ahead of time. But you can certainly have water drug in, or you can catch rainwater. That would be cool. And Wookie, that area wouldn't be too far away from you. But how far away are you, Wook, from Lake Havasu? to get a better angle on this phone here, but there we go. There, I'm kind of in the middle now. The flies are coming to get me. You guys ever watch any of those gold mining shows? Or the diamond mining shows way up in Alaska? Those are kind of interesting, very interesting. A lot of hard work. You definitely need water. Definitely need water. Wow. That's a lot of money to dig a stinking well. Nice. Well, congratulations, Jan. That's awesome. You should do a video. Trust me, I hated my videos, and I was such a dork. I'm still a dork, but I like doing videos now. You get used to it. Wow, that's a lot of money for a stinking well. Bear's trailer is very nice, very nice. I have seen Bear's trailer, although he's done some modifications to it since then, which is cool. Yeah, see, I after meeting Sal and Sharon and actually seeing their big rig up close, and Sharon driving that thing and backing it up and everything, oh, I give you ladies props. I don't have a whole lot of experience pulling a trailer, even though my dad's a trucker. But I think it's something I definitely need to learn to do. Well, PJ, you just need to get yourself a truck. Nice. Well, congratulations, girl. That's awesome. You go, girl. Ah, the sun is setting here and it's cooling down nice. Yeah. I'm short again. What about your thing that you bought, Buck? That you were going to live in and make a home out of? Oh. Well, once we blow this pop stand, I'll get some experience because we'll all be in here pulling the trailer, so I will be wanting to drive some of the way anyway. Oh no! Well, that stinks. Did you lose any money on it at all? I hope not. Oh wow, Wookie. Yeah, I imagine. Some places, depending, probably got to go way deep because Arizona is desert.
Hi! My little Sammer Bammers is here. What? I don't see a squeaky. I don't see a squeaky. No! Look at me, Squeaky! Look at me, Squeaky! He gets all upset.
Oh, and the dog next door is barking. So we're having a little fit. Oh my, we're barking back. I'm at 26% power. I should take y'all outside and go sit. No, no, I'm going to lose my good cell service. Yeah, I know. That's a deep well. That's why they're so expensive. Ah. Is that where you're at, Calaveras County? I'm just learning some of the counties around here in New Mexico and in Arizona. He's still in Florida. He's got to get his choppers. Oh wow, that's interesting. 14 miles. Wow, that's a long ways. Yeah, he's getting his teethers. When are you getting your teethers, Buck? And how are you healing? Chris is getting pretty good at eating stuff. Except for I had some okra, or I have some okra. Pickled okra, which is really good. It's the first time I've ever tried it. And he couldn't eat it. He tried to bite it and it just went flat and smushed through his gums. It was hilarious. I should have done a video on it, but he wouldn't let me.
Hi, hi little boy. I have a little boy here next to me. Yeah, there's my Sam. Hi. What? What do you want? Huh? Say hi to the folks. Say hi, YouTube. Hi. Hi, you want mommy's attention, don't you? Yes, you do. Where's your Squeaky? Where's your Squeaky? We have to go find Squeaky. Where's Squeaky? Go find Squeaky. I know it's out there. He puts all his Squeakies outside. And then we got nothing to play with in here.
Oh, the cicadas just kicked in. I love the cicadas. They sound so cool. Oh. Oh, okay. So now when they put the pins in, is that going to be like a surgery? Are they going to knock you out for that? Because that doesn't look like it'd be fun. Oh, I guess you'll be surprised, huh? Chris was surprised when he went in for his visit. He thought, well, he thought they were going to talk to him, and then when she was taking him back there, they said, oh, you're here for a follow-up, and he went, no, I'm not here for a follow-up. Well, then he found out that, yes, they could have done all the impressions and everything, but it would have taken like over 2 hours. And he was not a happy camper that day, so he left, but he's going to remake an appointment and to go get him. He was worried that using the regular dentures, like the poly grip or whatever, he thought you'd be able to taste that because he tried it one time with some vampire fangs and he could taste it and it was gross. And I said, no. I said, number one, lots of people never use that stuff if they've got a good fit. And I said, number two, that whole top plate is covered and you just put a small bead in there so you don't taste it. Well, then I was talking to my mom and telling her the story. And my dad's had dentures for over 20 years and she said he's never used polygrip once or anything. So I told him that, and so that's got him convinced now that it'll be okay. So he's gonna make another appointment to go get a consult for them and fittings and everything. We're back in and we have no Squeaky with us.
No Squeaky with us. Where's your Squeakies? I know they're out there.
His birthday ball that he got, that's out there too. I would love that. That would be hilarious. Yep. He had the most beautiful straight teeth, and he never had a cavity. All the time that he was on my insurance, growing up and everything, every time we took him to the dentist, he never had a cavity. Till he got on his own, moved out, started smoking and drinking pop, and his teeth just got bad. Oh yeah, see? Yeah, see, you don't, Polygrip doesn't necessarily come with the dentures. So, oh, we could have fun with the dentures. Yep. Sammer, bammer, snammer. Sam's getting fluffy. His hair's growing out so much. Hi. Oh my girth. Oh my girth. I got a boy on my lap. I got a big snuggly boy on my lap. Hi, where's your squeaky? Where's your squeaky? Go find a squeaky for the folks. Yeah, go find a squeaky. I know, it's terrible. What? Really? What? Then what happened? Then what happened? What happened after that? Where's it? Where's the squeaky? Can you find it? He's such a love, that boy, I tell you. He is such a love. Well, they say people start looking like their dogs, or their dogs start looking like their owners. I don't know, vice versa, so then you'll match. My canines, they ground down. My orthodontist ground them down when I got my braces off when I was 19 years old, and I was mad because I liked my canines. And one of them's shorter than the other one because he grounded it down, and then he started grinding on the other one and hit a nerve, and it drove me crazy, so he had to stop. So one of them's, like I said, shorter than the other one. But oh well. That happened a long time ago. Ah, ulterior motives, always. Rub my belly, rub my belly. You gotta throw yourself on the ground in front of people. That's how my dogs do it. They throw themselves on the ground in front of me, and it's like, how can you not rub a belly when it's right there? Well guys, it is getting to be 8 o'clock and I'm starving. So I think I'm going to end this. And, oh dear. Well, I hope your Wi-Fi doesn't die. Oh, I'm sorry, Jan. Well, I'll be on again. I don't know when, but I'm going to start doing this more. Cool. What'd you win, Buck? And who'd you win it from? I enjoyed visiting with you, Jan. I'm glad you stopped by. It was good chatting with you again. I think I'm going to end this soon because I'm getting hungry. Thanks, PJ. I'm glad I got your number. Alright, I think I'm going to end this now. Oh, cool. Well, that's cool. That's awesome. Did you win it from the fishing guy, the sporting guy? Alright, well, I think I'm going to end this. I'm hungry. Alright, love y'all. Sounds like no one's watching. Alright, bye guys. I don't know how to stop this though. There maybe? Oh, there we go.